Okay, hold up. Okay, my mic was muted for a second. My mic is no longer muted. I caught it early, guys, when the mic just randomly decides to mute itself. All right, so no, I'm good. I saw people saying muted. No, I'm good. I'm good. Once again, everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. I hope all of you guys are doing good. Today, we've got a JoJo Fridays. We are back at a good time, around 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Anywhere between 4 to 4:30. That's when I'm going to try to start on certain Fridays for JoJo Friday. Outside of that, it's going to be later at night. But this is one of the Fridays where I do get to see you guys earlier. So I'm very happy about that. And we're going to get into a lot of different best topics for the day, or for the week more like it. Nintendo music, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Nintendo Switch sales in Japan, PlayStation 5 Pro stuff. We've got all sorts of good things to get into and discuss, so it's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to talk about a variety of different things with you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Let them know that we're streaming. If you follow me on Twitter, I've got a few rants today too. Like I was going to put cowards in gaming, but for some reason cowards is a banned word or a no word on YouTube. So I had to remove it, but we're going to talk about this coward Grums and what happened and how he got absolutely obliterated by Colin Moriarty of Sacred Symbols. He's a fraud and he's a coward. Grums is a fraud and a coward, and scared like a chicken, running like a chicken, scared like a chicken to go on the podcast and discuss anything without his echo chamber. So we're going to talk about that, what Mr. Colin Moriarty had to say, and Sacred Symbols podcast. We're going to discuss that and so much more. So yeah, hit that like button, guys, if you have not. Yo, Jacob Jetpack!
It's JoJo time.
It's JoJo time! Yes, sir, it is JoJo time. Thank you guys for the JoJos. $10 and up, JoJo, you get yourself a couple music tracks. JoJo Fridays, we're doing it bigger here. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Jacob, let me know what music you want. I got you for a few tracks. JoJo Fridays, y'all get a few more tracks today. So let me know what you want. And I got you, Jacob Dressback. Thank you for the first JoJo of the stream. And we will be playing that JoJo all night. So don't worry, I'll get that in just a bit. Anybody does 10 or more, you can type or pass up Mr. Jacob Dressback. Appreciate that. Jacob, let me know what you want in the chat. Let's get your music going on JoJo Fridays. And of course, every JoJo, we will play what we need to play. I think I tested it. Let's see if it'll work. First time. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. Let's get it. So we're going to get into everything. Let's get into more shout-outs. More hype. Brand Smith. What is up, Brand Smith? Welcome to the stream. Fred Crewneck. What's up, man? Complains about series, bought 50 hours and enjoy. OJ got me into it from now. Oh, wait, Xenoblade? Nice, let's go. Eating tacos and playing Xenoblade. Sounds like a freaking good Friday night, brother. Brand Smith is here. Jacob Dressback with the big 10. Let's go. Big love 10 combos. 5 more. We are on the 15-minute overclock extension. Party Man is here. Bean Queen. David Dampier. David B. Oh my gosh, the homie's rolling through. Let's go. DJ. Amon Star. Aki Winter. Ken Zawaldo. What's up, man? Welcome. Flipping the switch. Been lighting that chump up too. He knows nothing about business. He knows nothing. He knows nothing. I just think that he's a coward. He's a coward, and anybody associates him with is a coward. All of them. A bunch of cowards. A bunch of frauds. How you gonna sit there and get called out on one of the biggest podcasts out there to explain your position? This would be a great time for all the anti-wokies out there. This is a great time for you to go on a big podcast and explain to the common consumer, explain to the normal person your view, and you run scared? You run like a little baby, like a little fraud? That's all Grubs is, a freaking fraud, a freaking grifter. A grifter. 7Dio with the $1.99 says, happy Friday, OJ. Some Chrono, please. All right, I got you. Fire Emblem. We're going to play some Fire Emblem Echoes first for my man Jacob Jetpack. Then 7Dio, we got you next, brother. Thank you for that. Remember, Jacob, since you did a JoJo, get a few tracks in there. So as soon as we get through this other track, Jacob, let me know what else you want, and I got you. Got you for like another track or so. Fire Emblem Echoes with Mila's Divine. Oh, this is actually a really good track. I like this track a lot. A lot. It's very good. Big love to 7Dio. Thank you for the $2.99 or the $1.99. Sorry if I can speak correctly. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Jeffrey Tucker, which podcast did he run from? Colin Moriarty's Sacred Symbols podcast. What's good, OJ? You play Pokemon TCG Pocket yet? No, I haven't, but we'll go over some news with it in the gaming news roundup. But yeah, I don't really play mobile much, you know, so yeah, you know. Grums is a grifter. So hype for Xeno X. I loved it on the Wii U. Yes, sir. I am 3 minutes late. I don't honor to my family. Make me death swift. Okay, sounds good. What's up, JT Core Crystal? Welcome to the stream. Jeffrey Tucker is here. What's good, guys? Joseph S. What is good? Yeah, I saw flipping this. You've been lighting it, like lighting Grums up, but he doesn't really respond to anybody that actually has any real sense. Yo, David V with the double. Jojo.
How's your day today, man? Can you play XB2 counterattack?
Yes, I can. Odoboros Blast coming in. Let's go. Double Jojo in the house. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, sir. Jojo boys in the house. Play it again. You don't hate when your team's offensive line couldn't stop a cold? Yeah, you talk about the Texans? Yeah, the Texans got they got kind of bashed by the Jets the other night. So, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, brother. I know how it feels as a 49ers fan to lose to a team that you are better than. So, any given Sunday, right? So, they got to figure some stuff out. We got to figure some stuff out over there in Houston for my man CJ Stroud. Shaw X. Yo, what's up, Big Shaw X, the Fiber Man? Let's see it. The start of that riff sounds like the Cowboy Bebop theme. But it's not. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Looks like no Switch 2 announcement in October. LOL, 2025 looking good for it. I don't know, bro. We gotta wait till it's November. We gotta sit here and speculate all November after Mario and Luigi Brothership. Tomorrow, Wednesday next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Auron, what's up, man? It's over for Team 20. It's over for Team 2024. It's over. You see when you have him backpedaling down all the way to wait for investors. Not only that, but he's backpedaling all the way to freaking. Oh man, it got murdered by Monster Hunter. Dude, Monster Hunter's been more popular than Dragon Age for a very long time now. Like, Monster Hunter's been significantly more popular than freaking everything. Monster Hunter is more popular than like 99% of games in the industry. Most games are not more popular or sell better than there's very few games that sell better than Monster Hunter. Like, very, very, very few games. Especially in the AAA space, there's only a handful of games that sell better than Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a beast at this point, right? So I don't know. It's like, oh, Monster Hunter, and by the way, it's a free beta, so anybody can get in. If they did a free beta for Dragon Age, there'd probably be 100,000 plus people playing that beforehand too. It's not paid. It's free. It's a free beta. But Monster Hunter is super popular. Like, what do you expect? They're moving the goalposts. Completely moving the goalposts. I saw it needs to sell 12 million units. It doesn't need to sell 12 million units. It sold 12 million. People were buying Dragon Age Inquisition at $5 a pop towards the end, mid end, bro. That game went on discount quick. What are you talking about? Big love to David V though. Thank you for the Udabudos Blast. I appreciate that. We're gonna get this next track up. We've got Chrono Trigger. We're gonna play the mountain theme. Prehistoric mountain. Primitive mountain. There we go. All right, Primitive Mountain. And then next up, Mr. David V. You are now the new Hokage Extreme Ninja. Thank you for the JoJo's Double JoJo Blast. Appreciate that, my boy. We're going to get your music, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Counterattack, and add it in. My man, David blasted us to the moon. Blasted us to 32 on the board already. Guys, we are off to an incredible start on JoJo Fridays. Let's go. Let's get this overclock going. 30-minute extension. Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
Xenoblade Chronicles X lives. It lives, video gamer. Hey, yes, it lives. Yo, shoutouts. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's finally back. That's one of the best things for this week was the fact that we got an announcement for Xenoblade Chronicles X, which made me incredibly happy that we got an announcement for Xenoblade Chronicles X. So it's good to see it back, and it's good to see you. I hope you're doing very good, young lady. Hope you're doing good. All right, let's see here. Let's get this on board. Thank you for the big 20, my man. Yo, shout out to David V out here. My man out here doing it big. Yo, appreciate you, David. Appreciate you, brother. You're the GOAT. I always try to put out the whole. I ain't putting out the whole thing, bro. I be misspelling. My fat fingers. My hands are too big for this keyboard, bro. I'm telling you, my hands are too big. I got like the hands of somebody who's like 6'5", but I'm not that. But I got these big hands for no reason. Doing well, friend. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate that. I hope you're good. Hope you're good. I am here. I am here. I'm doing a lot of things these days. These days, I've got so many different things that I'm doing between my work here, work that I do off camera and stuff like that, family and all that. There's so much stuff that's going on. But yeah, I hope you're doing good too. Let's see here. How damn different is Xenoblade Chronicles X from the others? I'm good with the music, but the lack of story. Yeah, there's the story isn't as good, although it looks like they're gonna fix some of the story stuff in the game. But no, the story's not as good. You play as a mute, you know, so he doesn't talk normally, right? Everybody else just talks and you just kind of like look at stuff at times, although it's implied that he talks too, kind of like Legend of Zelda or whatever. But there's like the mechs, obviously. The structure of the story is a bit different. You join a faction, like that's like, you know, and like it's just like the whole setup of how Xenoblade works. Like it's not like you're a character going on a story-driven experience, like on like an adventure, or you're being chased, or you're being hunted. It's not, I mean, you are in this game, but it's different. It's like you're building up a resistance as a survivor. So the whole general premise of the game is very different than you're being hunted, but it's a little bit different type of hunt. And it's a little bit different. So yeah. Yo, B Queen! Jump Force 40! Hey!
Watch the new Brothership trailer later. I want to hear that song.
Yes, we can watch. You know what? I saw that, and I didn't know if it was what I already saw or if it was something completely new, Bead Queen. I didn't know what it was, but it looks like it's a brand new trailer, and we could absolutely watch it. Bead Queen, always rolling through with the support every month. Bead Queen, we love and respect you. Thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate you. 72 on the board, becoming the Stream Ninja, Stream Hokage. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Bead Queen. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you so much for your support. Let's get it. 7 JoJo's. Bead Queen at the top with the 40. Anybody does 40 more, you can beat up Bead Queen on the board. And Bead Queen, we'll get some music for you. Make sure you let me know what music you want, Bead Queen, and I got you. You guys give her some love for the Jump Force 40. Shout outs to my man Baron, man. Shout outs to Baron. For those who don't know the story behind that, some of you guys might not know the story like behind that notification. Back in 2019, my friend Baron, the Emperor Baron Black, he was doing a live stream on the announcements for the Game Awards, the Keeley Awards. And when he was already pissed off because he felt that a lot of Nintendo games got screwed and like games that shouldn't be there were nominated. But when it got to the point where it was Fighting Game of the Year, Jump Force was one of the worst fighting games ever made. One of the worst fighting games. And Jump Force got nominated for Fighting Game of the Year. So he went ballistic. He was like, Jump Force! Jump Force! And he just starts like destroying his set. And I was watching it live and I almost literally passed away from laughter. It was like the funniest thing that I've ever... I was either watching it live or I watched it like right after it went live. And it was literally the funniest thing that I've ever seen. Like I was like gasping for air because he's like literally destroying his whole set like as he's live streaming, and it's not a joke, and it's not like it's like he's seriously that angry. And he just starts destroying his set. It was so good. It was so good. So good. Oh my goodness. It was so much fun. All right, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Counterattack. Xenoblade 2 Counterattack. Hey, what's up, Joe? Joe Geek in the house. What's up, Joe Geek? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Good to see you here. Big love. Big love. 32 player on the definitive edition. 32 players. Wait a minute. 32 players on... What does that mean? 32 player online? I thought there was only... No. They didn't say that, did they? The trailer was dope. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to watch it. That's the only thing I don't like about Xenoblade Chronicles X announcement is the release date. It's way too close to Monster Hunter Wilds. It's close to Atelier, the new Atelier game as well. It's very close to the new Atelier game. But Monster Hunter, I think, doesn't that come out in February? Monster Hunter Wilds comes out in February, like late February. And then Xenoblade is almost a month later, if I'm not correct, right? So, I mean, at least there's some distance. But I don't like the fact that it's so close to that new Atelier game, because that new Atelier looks freaking incredible. That new Atelier game looks so good. It looks so Atelier Yumiya or something like that. And I want to play that game a lot. But, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X is right there, so I don't know what I'm going to do, you know? Yeah, so you got a couple weeks before Xeno. You got a few weeks, but yeah, you're probably still going to be playing Monster Hunter. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of good games coming out within a month or so window. End of February, March. There's a lot of good games coming out. So yeah, Mongunzo with the $5. Let's go.
Can't wait to finally play X. I hear the world is incredible.
The world is very nice. It's very well done. It's a very nice world. The funniest thing about the world is that it's more advanced than like 90% of open worlds in today's day. Like what it does, the wildlife, the different, like it's like the quintessential, or it is the poster boy for art trumps graphics. That is what Xenoblade Chronicles X is, because the graphics aren't like, oh my gosh, the greatest graphics in the world, but the art style is incredible, and the talent behind the team scripting and crafting the world is very, very, very good. So yeah, so it's very like inspiring, like awe-inspiring. Like you can like go real high, you know, you can see so much of the scenery. The draw distance is very good. It's pretty much a miracle Wii U game. I mean, there's no other game on the market like it on the Wii U, and there's rarely other games that can even match it overall. Like you can play a lot of games in today's day and think that it's less overall in terms of the open world. Like if you look at, for example, obviously people bring up the Pokemon games, clearly. But like, even if you look at like Xbox and PlayStation games, a lot of those games don't even match Xenoblade Chronicles X's world in terms of seamlessness and variety and how it looks and the interaction, like the open, like the environments and everything. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Thank you for the $5 though. Zoo, appreciate that. Let's go. And guys, since we have already hit the 1 hour, oh my goodness, the 1 hour has already been unlocked. Let's go. Go with me on the house. Hey, what's up, Chris? Already be played Xenoblade X, so I'll tell you his priority. Before that, I'll be playing Trails Through Daybreak 2. Yeah, like if you've already played Xenoblade X, there's probably no reason to play it again unless you want to see what happened with the story. So yeah, Atelier probably will be a little bit more priority. A lot of people have not played Xenoblade Chronicles X though, because it was on the Wii U. So yeah. I'm doing good though, Chris. Welcome. Hey, what's up, Jay Davey? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs to RN Triple X 2600 777 Triple OG. What is good? Let's see here. 10,000 noodles. What is good? Welcome to the stream, Felipe. Hey, big love to Felipe here in the chat. Let's go. Joseph OJ, how many hours are you in Metaphor? Do you like it? I love Metaphor. I have not made any videos after the game has came out talk about how much. I mean, I've made a few videos talk about how much I like it, but nothing too. It's just news. But I love Metaphor. It's probably my game of the year. And I'm technically I'm like 90 something hours, like what it says. But honestly, I spent about 30 hours grinding in the demo for like no reason, just because I really was excited for the game. So I'm really more like 60 hours into the game. But I'm also playing on the hard difficulty, and I'm grinding and I spend more time leveling up than most people. Like for example, I spent so much time leveling up that I beat a level 55 sub boss when I'm like at level 40. I think I was at level like 42 when I got to that boss. That boss was at level 55. And I beat that boss. Like, I beat that boss last night. So these are the type of weird things that I'm doing on the hard difficulty. Not only did I beat that boss last night, I beat it on the hardest possible way to beat that boss. So in Metaphor, right, there's these days. If there's, like, extreme storm or heat or whatever, the enemies go berserk. Like, they're stronger, and what's it called? Like, they don't, when you hit their weakness, you don't get an extra turn. But they get an extra turn on you for some reason. But you don't get an extra turn on them in certain severe weather. So I was at this sub boss with severe weather on the hard difficulty, and I cooked. Well, actually, I got cooked like 3 or 4 times. But then I finally found the right combination to cook this boss that was like 13 levels above me. So those are the type of things that I'm doing in Metaphor right now. And I'm just kind of doing it like the hardest way possible. Like I could have just camped outside, then came back and wasted 1 day, you know, and came back without the weather. But I was like, nah, screw it. But the good news is that when you do beat enemies with that weather, you get bonuses. So I was like, hey, look, I want to get the bonus, plus I want the challenge, and it was great. I got cooked a few times, but it was fun. When I finally figured out what I needed to do to beat that boss, it was great. The strat that I needed was two commanders and 2 mages. Those were the 2 things that I needed. I needed 2 commanders and 2 mages, and then synthesis skills to hit them with the boost my attack and defense and all that with the 2 commanders with the synthesis skill, then blast them with the mage. So that's what I needed to do, and that's what I did. I finally figured it out, but it took some trial and error. Like I did a bunch of combinations that were getting cooked. So yeah. But yeah, the website lists 1 to 32 players online for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I think they're talking about like the lobby thing, like where you can exchange the different characters. I don't know if you're gonna be able to go into the battles with 32 people, but we'll see. What's up, Shortable Shelf? What's up, Flydius? Welcome to the stream, brothers and sisters. Excuse me. I'm hardcore 30th. I'm loving the archetype system. Yes, the archetype system is really good. I really like the other class, like the commander class is really good. It's underrated. General commander, very underrated. And also the inherited skills, very underrated. Very good to have good inherited skills. You got to really plan out your strategies against the tough bosses. That's what I wanted, because a class system or a job system sucks if there's no challenging enemies to actually do it against. It just feels like you can just pick the same class that hits the hardest and you're good, you know? So that's why I like, you know, these type of games like job system or class system. You need to put the difficulty, for me at least, it needs to be like, it needs to challenge myself. Otherwise it just becomes, oh, I'll just pick a mage, or I'll just pick, you know, I'll just pick all the offensive classes and just blast them to death, you know? So let's see here. 7th Okage shoutouts. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 32 race. It's not a mech racing game. Like the game's not set up for racing mechs, so yeah, they're not going to do that. What's up, tall man? Another mode battles. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's fun. A lot of fun, dude. Hey, what's up, Ninty Julius? Welcome to the stream. Think the merchant is a bit broken. I stopped using. The merchant hits critical a lot, but once you get into other parts of the game, the merchant becomes like, it's still good, but you're gonna not need to use the merchant. You're gonna need someone else. You're gonna, because like you have enemies, if you're not careful, they'll just one-shot you. Like they can one-shot you, you know, and a merchant's not gonna help you with that. You know, you're gonna need somebody that can raise your offense and defense and like raise it quick. So yeah, so that's why sometimes the merchant, it's good, but it's like, there's gonna be bosses and there's gonna be situations where you're not, like the merchant is like whatever. The only thing that I use the merchant for is for farming items. That's really the only thing that I use the merchant for, is farming items. But yeah, it's got the fortune slot. It's got a lot of cool stuff that you can use, and if your luck is good, then obviously it's better. But yeah, I just use it for farming items, you know. Let's see. I'm saying they should let us race. They can make it say F-Zero fans as well. Yeah, F-Zero's cars. This is not cars. This is mechs. And once again, it's a remaster of the game. It's not we're adding a bunch of modes and stuff like that. They're taking the base game and they're remastering it, and then they're also adding a little bit extra for the story and some quality of life stuff. But they're not adding like a bunch of new modes and races and all that type of stuff. That's not what the game is. It's not a racing game. So yeah. Let's see. The good merchant is good for making money. Yes, good for making money. You also have to use money. It's good for stealing mag, making money, all sorts of stuff that you can do with the merchant. But yeah, I just basically farm items with it. Like you can farm items all the way to level like to 99, then you can just sell a bunch of them once you get into town too. So that's what I do. X is the only one I didn't play. I got into middle school and didn't beat it, so now I gotta play it. Dang, middle school. I was like a grown adult already, out of college and like having a life and like with a daughter and all that when X came out. Lets me know how old I am now. Now I feel super old. It's okay. Chalice DJ, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Could be allow you to seeing Mario Party Jamboree having 20 players listed. It might actually be 32. Yeah, once again, they didn't say anything about adding, new online modes or anything like that. So we're gonna have to. I wouldn't get your hopes up, guys. I would not get your hopes up. It could just be like the lobbies, and then like heading into the matches like with 4 people or using other people's characters. That could be the 32 players that they're talking about, because that's what it was, I guess, before on the Wii U or something like that. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for that. So yeah, just be careful. All right, shout outs though, guys. Appreciate y'all. Yo, thank you guys for the big love so far, man. The combo breakers, we are out here. I think we should probably get to Bead Queen's trailer reaction. So let's get to that. We got the combo breakers rolling. Let's go. Let's see here, Bead Queen. Let's get that reaction to the new Mario and Luigi Brothership trailer that dropped. And it looks great, and it looks really good. It looks apparently it looks really good. So yeah. Let me just take a look here. No, where's Nintendo? I'm trying to go to not Nintendo. Yahoo. Not Yahoo. I'm old. I still go to Yahoo for some reason, guys. That's where my Yahoo. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's get into Nintendo. Yeah, Steel's pretty good, especially when you want to get some of the rare items. 69 years old. That's how old I am. 69 years old. Make new memories, Nintendo Switch. Oh my goodness, make new memories. All right, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yo ho, bro. A sea shanty. Ashanti? All right, let's do it. I heard somebody say Brothership didn't look good. I was like, what the F? I think they're talking about graphically, but that's okay. That's okay too. Wait, hold up. We gotta hear all this.
Concordia, the bros set sail. Together they adventure without fail. From jungles to deserts and plenty more, they'll connect the islands shore to shore. Yo-ho, row-ho, sail across the mighty seas. Yo-ho, row-ho, with Mario and Luigi. Connie here will gladly assist. She's a kind and budding waterist. Scoutlet has joined them on this gig. It's definitely, maybe, not a pig. Yo-ho, row-ho, look at all the friends they'll meet. Yo-ho, row-ho, Mario and Luigi. Jeez, the baddies are here. What will they do? A jump, a hammer, or a dodge or two? Or special attacks that can wallop foes?
Okay.
What's gonna happen? Get 'em, bros! Mario and Luigi, brave and strong. Nothing can break their brotherly bond. And with their crew, the pros are set. It's a voyage that's all hands on deck.
Oh man, we out here. Yo ho!
Connect these distant lands. Yo ho, row ho, and the journey will be grand. Yo ho,
It keeps going.
sail across the mighty seas. Yo ho, row ho, Mario and Luigi.
November 7th, boys and girls, November 7th, Bead Queen. That was awesome. I had not seen that before. That was my first time actually reacting to it. I love the art style. I mean, I don't know what else they would have went to from like to, you know, they have paper. They already have kind of like they have Super Mario RPG. I mean, maybe they could have went with like more of like a Mario Odyssey. But I mean, the original games, Mario and Luigi games, they're pixelated, kind of like drawn, like, you know, they're not like polygonal 3D, like they're not like that. So I think this is pretty much the only art style they could have went with if you want to try to retain them, and it's not going to be pixel or sprite based anymore. So I don't know what other like type of art style that they really could have went with the Mario and Luigi series to differentiate it enough from Paper Mario, from Super Mario RPG, from Mario Odyssey, from Wonder, from all the other games. So I don't know. I think that was probably the best art style to go with, but I mean, everyone's not going to love it, and that's fine. But I think it's cool. I think it looks good. And I think that the biggest thing with this type of game is that you keep the cost down. Like, this is the type of game, you don't know how it's going to sell. I think this also makes it to where the developers can be confident within the development, and the developers can be, you know, Unreal Engine 4. You make things as easy as possible because it is the first big new Mario and Luigi game, HD. There's no other HD Mario and Luigi game. It's the first one. So you don't want to run behind schedule. You don't want to have exploded, you know, bloated development cost. It's not the most graphically intense. I mean, people are talking about you can run it on a phone or something like that, but you just get a good game for the fans, you know, and you make it good enough. And I think that's probably the most important thing with Mario and Luigi. Make it to where it doesn't go out of business again. Like, make it to where, because the last one sold so poorly. So make it to where the cost isn't going to balloon up to where it's too bad, and make it to where the developers are familiar and comfortable with it, and make it to where they don't have to sit there and worry about a million different polygons and graphics. Just make a great game. And I think that's what they did. They went out and got, they got some of the original developers of Mario and Luigi series. They also got Acquire, the people who make Triangle Strategy, Octopath Traveler. They got them, well, no, not Triangle Strategy, sorry, Octopath Traveler. They got them to do it. So they're very good at RPGs. So the gameplay is going to be sound. It's going to feel good. It's probably going to have HD Rumble. Octopath Traveler has HD Rumble, very well implemented HD Rumble. So I think that these are the things that are probably more important, more so than trying to make it graphically, look like X, Y, or Z. So yeah, it's all good. Tenchu, I mean, they made those games a long time ago. I don't know who's even still on the team that made Tenchu and, Way of the Samurai and all that. So I had to say Octopath Traveler because they're creating a turn-based RPG. This is Mario and Luigi is a turn-based RPG. So it makes sense that they would get those guys to help out if they could. I mean, I didn't think that they would, but I mean, if you can get the Octopath Traveler devs to help out with your AA-ish type of RPG, that makes sense, man. That makes complete sense. So yeah, absolutely. Did they invent the song Yo-Ho for the game? Yeah, that's definitely an original song. That's not a licensed song. That's definitely an original song. Definitely an original song overall. So yeah, for sure. Let's see, I'm jumping in late. Do you see what Fortnite did in NYC? Literally sold out Times Square for prelude to the next season coming out tomorrow. Ice Spice and Snoop performed live. No, I didn't see it. I honestly, John, I legitimately don't care. I don't care about Fortnite. It's not for me. So yeah, I don't care that they sold out Times Square. I don't care that they have whatever they're doing the next season. I don't care about Ice Spice. Snoop is cool, but I mean, I don't care, man. You want me to be honest? I do not care about all the. I don't get all hot and sweaty and moist for celebrities and Fortnite. So I'm good, dude. But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it or whatever. So yeah, all good. Good. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Metaphor better than Rebirth? Do a poll. OJ, I only own Switch. Metaphor, in my opinion, is better than Rebirth, but I mean, there's no need for a poll on that one, What kind of music do you listen to, OJ? I listen to video game music. I listen to video game music a lot. Like this one right here. This is called Fountain of Dreams from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Better than Ice Spice's music. I can guarantee you that. Remember when ninjas tried getting Times Squares to floss and everyone was like, hell no? They just tried getting Times Square to floss. I don't remember that. It's all good. I was gaming related, so I thought to bring it up. Sorry, I was annoyed. No, you didn't annoy me. There's nothing to annoy. You guys are allowed. I don't get annoyed with stuff that you guys bring up if you want to bring up X, Y, or Z. I just don't care about Fortnite, and I don't care about celebrities and like Ice Spice and stuff, so it doesn't really do anything for me. Although I will say this, like if I was younger, John, and this thing was happening, I'd probably be all into Fortnite and all into all that, like if I was younger. But this stuff's just for kids, at this point. Like it's just for kids and like, I don't know, people who like young adults and like, Fortnite and like that's what they do. They get celebrities like these people to get you hyped about stuff that they don't even play. Ice Spice, I don't think she cares. Of Snoop Dogg, they don't care about the stuff, but they just pay them money and get you, oh, Snoop Dogg's there, so therefore you should be interested in. Like, I'm so past that targeted marketing, for video games at least. Like, I don't care if a celebrity plays a video game. Like, I don't care if freaking, whatever LeBron James wants to play Mario. I mean, it's cool. That's cool for him if he wants to. It's dope, but that doesn't get me excited because a celebrity says, "Hey, look at this, look at this." It's like I'm so past that marketing, because I'm old. So, and I think when you're young, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and all that. But when you get older, you just realize that's who cares, Like I don't care about Ice Spice performing in Fortnite season 50. I don't care. So you can get new lollipops to hit things with and get the same stupid guns over and over, fighting against like Iron Man and stuff. Like Fortnite is ridiculous, dude. The game sucks. Game's absolutely trash. But I mean, I get why people like it. It's just my own opinion. Obviously it's a good game. I'm just saying for me, it's complete garbage. So yeah. It says get LeBron to play Xenoblade. That'd be lit. I'd be like, yo, cool. LeBron's playing Xenoblade. You guys, so see, look at that. Xenoblade's dope. If somebody like LeBron is playing Xenoblade, it's a lit game because nobody plays Xenoblade like that. Oh, the Wii Shop channel music. Hey, let's go. Yo, what's up, Neil Blitz the Frog? Shout outs, man. What's good? It's stuck in my head now. Yo ho, yo ho, yo. No, it's a good song. It's really a good song. I'm glad Beat Queen let me know about that because I might have forgotten about it. I did have a whole page up though, like on my Nintendo news, to go over the latest stuff, so you guys can give me your opinions on a lot of the different things. So let's go over some of the other gaming news. Excuse me. Actually, no. I think we should do my. Should we do my rant? We'll go into gaming news later. Let me do my rant on gaming on Nintendo and Apple and Spotify and all that. So I've been seeing this. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about it. I think we talked about it yesterday, like when the app dropped or whatever, or beforehand, and whenever the app dropped, whether it was a couple days ago or yesterday, I don't remember. But it was so funny. It was so funny because I saw people getting upset that Nintendo is adding value to their own service and saying that this is anti-consumer and saying this is this. So I looked up the prices. Actually, oh, dang it, I went off of it. But Apple Music cost per year. So I looked up the Apple Music cost per year in terms of Apple Music, and Apple Music is $120 annually, which is fine. I don't mind, people having their own whatever. But why in the world would Nintendo sit here and bow down to Apple Music $120 a year, which is fine. Like I said, I don't mind, membership stuff. That's fine. They can have their own membership. But why would they bow down to that instead of adding value to NSO? And I saw people say, this is anti-consumer. I saw people say, wow, they should add it to Spotify. I don't want to. Bruh, tough luck. I don't care. Call me whatever names you want to call me. Call me whatever you want to call me. I get it. It doesn't have as much music. I get it. It doesn't have as much. Spotify and Apple Music have been around for forever. But I don't care. Who cares about, man, screw Apple Music and Spotify. Nintendo doesn't owe them a damn thing. I don't owe them nothing. I don't have a membership from them. Why should I sit here and cap for Apple Music and Spotify? Since when? They barely pay their artists, bruh. So, people out here capping for these companies, the same Apple that's been taken to antitrust laws, breaking the law over and over for anti-consumer practices, and you want to sit here and talk about this isn't a W, I'm not in the Nintendo ecosystem, how is this good for me? Who gives a damn about you? Like, what are you, entitled, the chosen one? What are you, entitled? What are you, God? Jesus? Bro, what you mean? Who cares about you? Go on YouTube. If you want to listen to the music, go on YouTube. It's all there for you. What are you whining for that people that have NSO get extra added value on this app, and if they're going to continue to add music? Like, it's just crazy to me. People feel entitled that they should just have it on their stupid anti-consumer service of choice. This is crazy, bro. This is instead of Nintendo making their own player. Nintendo's a big dog. They're not a little dog. They're not a beta. They're alphas. They're alphas in this thing. So let them have their own app and let them build their own subscription service that's of value. I would love for the NSO to start including other things that are not actually video games. Like, let's say we get discounts or tickets to Nintendo World. How about that? Maybe if you're into NSO, you get a one time per year discount to go to that. Or maybe you get some redeemable coins for the museum. Whatever the case is, whatever they can do to add more value to NSO, regardless of how it gets done, that's a benefit to anybody that pays for it. If you don't pay for it, then kick a rock. Go listen to your Apple, Spotify, or whatever. Go listen to YouTube. All the music's there. Nobody's bothering you on that one. Oh, well, they're going to remove the music from YouTube. Well, then get to downloading then. What are you waiting for, brother? You've had how many years to download music? This music's been up for how long, bruh? Get to downloading. Get yourself a nice terabyte hard drive. Get to downloading. What you waiting for? Go over here whining and bitching on Twitter. That's not going to get your music downloaded. So
I don't have
get
the need
started.
to do stuff like sponsor streams or drop big donations.
You know?
So in order to give back to the community, I drew up a special artwork. I sent
All
it
right.
to you on Twitter, and
Well,
I will drop it in the Discord.
Hold up. I take issues with, but you're in the middle of my rant, and that's fine. I appreciate that, DeAndre, because you're a big love. But don't ever feel like you don't do enough. All you've got to do is be here. The fact that you're here and that you're spending your time, your Friday night or whatever with me is so good. So keep that in mind. Don't ever feel like, oh, I don't have enough. First of all, you're young and you're a student, or you're just got done being a student, and you support anyway. You've donated so many times, DeAndre. I think if you count up how much you've donated a lot. So don't ever feel bad or anything like say, I don't have it.
Just
No,
finished Trails from
you're good.
Zero.
You're good.
Awesome JRPG.
Yo.
It is not better than Xenoblade OFC, but I really want Zero get remake too. And yeah, screw Apple. By the way, seems many talking about that Somali Dumbo again. I dare him to come to China and Taiwan and do same LMAO.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, that Johnny Small. Yeah, he's a psycho, dude. He's a complete psycho. But nah, DeAndre, we'll show that art for you, brother. Thank you so much for the $3.58. You're good, man. Don't ever feel like you don't do enough. You do plenty. And shout out to the big man, Vice, in the house as well. What's good, Vice? Hey, I've been good, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. You guys out here, combo breakers, and yo, we got to do it again. It's time once again. Yes, sir. It is time. JoJo! Fridays, let's go. Thank you, Vice, for that big JoJo. I appreciate that, brother. Let's get it. Almost at that bonus stream. Lego. Let's see. The hell any do. Yeah. Don't ever feel like it's you're not good enough or you didn't do enough for it, man. Don't ever feel that. You've done enough to give back. Just come here, hang out with the community and all that. And if you can drop a dono or whatever, that's cool. You get a nice little music track. If you can't, that's cool too. But if you can support, that's good. It keeps everything rolling. If you can't, that's cool. Have some good conversations, man. So it's all good, man. I appreciate you. Big love to Minato Mario. Thank you for the $3. I appreciate that. Big love to Vice. Thank you for the big 10, guys. Y'all keep this thing rolling, so I appreciate that. Anyway, that was my rant. I'm gonna show your picture on Discord in just a bit. That was my rant. So let me go back up and let me talk. Let me see what people are saying. They say Nintendo's not our friends and stop defending them, but get mad when Nintendo don't act like they're friends. Nintendo's not our friends. They're anti-consumer. Okay, well, we're gonna do this for our consumers here. Oh my gosh, why would you do this to me? Victim complex, bro. Too many people have victim complexes. Too many people. Let's see here. People are saying Nintendo Music is copying YouTube Premium. No, because YouTube Premium, it's not the same as Nintendo Music. NSO, that is very different from YouTube Premium, you know? It's very different from YouTube Premium. Essentially, they're saying that you get Nintendo Music with your subscription service. Like, you just get it with it. It's like an added thing. So, I mean, yeah, you can play music in the background, but playing music in the background isn't a YouTube Premium invention. There's like playing music in the background has been a thing for a while before YouTube, you know? Like, I had a chocolate phone back in the day before YouTube even had anything like YouTube Premium that would allow you to play music in the background. There were iPods and all sorts of iPod Touches and Nanos and all sorts of stuff that would allow you to play music in the background. Even like MacBooks would allow you to play music. Like when you shut the MacBook, you could still listen to the music. Like, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like that's weird. Let's see here. They are copying YouTube's layout. No, not really. It's just a regular layout. What are you talking about? They ain't copying nothing. Once again, iPod had that before YouTube. Let's see here. YouTube Music app, Nintendo Music app layout do look very similar. I don't know. I don't look at the YouTube Music app. I only just go through just YouTube, so I don't look at the YouTube Music app. But I mean, whatever. Who cares? If they're copying them, that's fine. Then have YouTube sue them. Let's see here. I went to shake Nintendo's hand and they left me hanging. They dropped the Xenoblade X and I was all forgiven. All right, there you go. I legit feel like Nintendo NSO has more value than YouTube Premium. Well, it depends on how you like to consume your media, though. I mean, I would say YouTube Premium has a high amount of value. I think YouTube Premium is very good. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's very good. Nintendo, I mean, obviously, NSO does not have as much content as YouTube. So I would say overall, obviously, YouTube Premium has more content. It's probably more valuable for many people out there. But once again, it's different mediums. You're talking about a, file sharing / user-driven platform versus a closed box that plays video games, So those are two very different things. Like, YouTube doesn't offer video games yet. I think YouTube will offer video games. I mean, they tried, right? Google Stadia. You guys remember Google Stadia? They tried to do video games and got absolutely bodied. I don't think Nintendo Music is going to get bodied like Google Stadia got bodied. So YouTube and Google tried to go into the realm of Nintendo and got this is what Nintendo and everybody else did. They busted open their door. They put up their feet. They took the bathrobe. They put it on and they told them to go make them a sandwich. I'm going to go Chris Broussard style. And make them a sandwich with some pop. And put their feet up and say, get out of my house, with a big cigar. So Nintendo's going into the realm of this. Let's see how it works out. But I know that when Google/YouTube tried to go into the realm of video games, they got cooked. They got bodied. They got slept. They got knocked the bleep out. You know what I'm saying? They got crushed. They got mollywopped. I don't know what else. They got hoodwinked. They got slandered. They got crushed. Bodied. Leg dropped. Frog splashed. Stone cold stunned. Booty kicked. Good old fashioned butt whooping. You know? Smacketh down. They got slept, so that's all I do know. I know that. Let's see, Stadia was underrated, but yeah, Google got stomped. Stadia was not underrated. Stadia was not underrated. Let me ask you a question. How is it underrated when you've got to pay to stream a game? That makes no sense. You don't even get to download the game. What about that is there's nothing about that's good. There's nothing about that's good. It's not underrated. It's just ass. Like, it's just garbage. It's just garbage. What's up, Orchiana? What's good? Welcome to the stream. You don't pay to stream games you bought. No, you do stream the game. You pay to stream the games. No, you pay to stream the games. The games, you cannot download the games. You pay the full price. They would be like $60 and you stream the game. The game is streaming. Yeah, you did. It was a stream. It was not a downloading service. You streamed the game. The game was all cloud. It was cloud. You don't download the game. You don't download it. You didn't buy Resident Evil 8 for $20. You streamed it for $20. You didn't buy anything. You streamed it. Do you still have that Where's that Resident Evil 8 at? Where's it at? Okay, you paid $20. Where's it at? Can you play it? Where's it at? I want. You said you paid $20 for that game. Okay, why did they refund it for you? Why they refund it? Tell me why they refunded it. Because when other things go out of business and you buy it, they don't refund you a game that you purchased, that you bought. Then play it. Why did they refund you? Why did they refund you it? Why? Because other companies have went out of business with their services of games that you bought. You don't get your money back for that? Put your dollars. Oh, so then you streamed the game. Okay,
What
so
did
then you
you
did not
expect
buy
the
it.
music app to look like?
Thank you.
I think people were just caught off guard by the app not being trash.
Yeah, maybe
Wow.
that might be it. That might be it. That they were just caught off guard by the app not being trash. Yo, my man, Jacob or Justin with the $3. Let's go, combo breaker. Let's go. Yeah, this man said I bought it for $20. You did not buy it. You streamed it for $20, and they gave you your money back because the service is not there. If you actually bought it, they would let you keep the game. They would actually let you keep it, but you never owned the game. It was a streaming license. You streamed it. And you had never at any point did you own the game. You owned a license to stream the game. That's all you did. You didn't download it to a hard drive. There was no backups. It was all just streaming on their servers. That's it. Once their servers go down, you're done for good. Steam, other places, Xbox, PlayStation, you can download the game. And even if you're not online, or even if that service goes out of business, you can still play those games. Like, for example, the Wii U eShop went out of business. I can still play my games that I bought on the Wii U eShop. Same thing goes for the Nintendo 3DS. Same thing goes for any system that has had a digital storefront that is shut down. So you didn't buy anything. What you did is that you got a license to stream something. There's nothing underrated about that. It was trash. Garbage. The Wii U services went down, but I can still play my games. And I bought that were single player Stadia. I never owned the games. They were streamed on a server in Google HQ. Exactly. You didn't. That's not underrated. There's nothing underrated about that service. That service was garbage. People told them that it was garbage. People told them that it would fail. And Google, being their typical brash self, ignored what everyone said and said, no, this is the way. And they ended up getting cooked for it. Maybe a bit late on this outside of the fact that Xeno X is being remastered. It's a W, but also a W since you no longer have to worry about being asked constantly if they'll ever come out. Yeah, that's true, comment Spidey. It's one of the 4 horsemen of the Switch port beg apocalypse. 1 horseman is down. We need 3 more to go. 3 more horsemen to go for it. Let's see. The true underrated system is the Heavenly Ouya. I never got into Ouya, but I heard a lot of good things about Ouya, and I've watched different things on Ouya, but I never got into Ouya. The name was stupid. No, I'm joking. The name was all right. I mean, kind of, but yeah. It's also garbage that have a cloud versions of games for Switch. Exact same reason. Streaming games from a server in butt bleep nowhere is how you play the games. At least not yet. Yeah, I mean, I think here's how streaming's good, guys. Streaming is good because as a side thing. Like, let's say you're in Dubai or you're somewhere far away from your home. You want to be able to stream a game, and if you got good internet, streaming's good for that. It makes sense for that. It makes it as an optional thing. But as the main service, as like, okay, this is all you can do. No actual downloads, no physical games, no nothing. It's trash. That's why they got bodied. They got bodied because it was a garbage service. That's the reason. It wasn't good. Why buy on Google Stadia when you can simply just buy the game on Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo? Or in this case, on PlayStation or Xbox, a lot of games maybe aren't going to be on Switch or whatever, right? So why even do that? You know, what's the point? Let's be real. Some people only say that because when Cyberpunk 2077 first launched, Stadia was the best version to play. That game was Cyberpunk 2077 is not that great of a game anyway. I mean, it took them a while to really add things to make it better, a lot of patches and updates. But yeah, it was never that great to begin with, even when it first launched. So that doesn't even hold any water either. So that doesn't hold any water. To me, it was just Xenoblade Chronicles X, then I can retire my Wii U. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the games that are on the Wii U, probably there's nothing better than Xenoblade Chronicles X that's left. You just got a Yoshi game, Kirby Canvas Curse, you got NES Remix, you got Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. But those are, those are GameCube/Wii games, right? Just updated and, new features. Xenoblade Chronicles X is actually built for the Wii U, but they're still, I get, at the end of the day, Wii U games. But yeah, for me, in terms of the last true blue Wii U game, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X is the last really good one. And, from there on else, it's definitely games that are worse. But I'd still like to see them come over just because, preservation and all that. So I'd still like to see Star Fox Zero. I'd still like to see NES Remix. I'd still like to see the Yoshi game, the Kirby game. Just bring the rest of those over too while you're at it. Like, you might as well. Just even if they're quick and dirty ports or if they're digital only, on the Switch, just bring those over just so people who want them can get them. And it probably wouldn't be too expensive either. So, yo, Shaw X with the 100 combo breaker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir-y. Thank you so much, Mr. Shaw X 106. My man said we out here. Mr. Fiber. The Fiber Man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. You know what we got to do. We got to roll with the JoJo's first and foremost. JoJo's on JoJo Friday. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put an ungodly amount of time into X myself. Just like I'm doing Metaphor, dude. Just like I'm doing Metaphor. And then we're going to also do the limit break. It is time, boys and girls. We have broken past all limits. What made me like The Boys? I think what makes The Boys so good is that it's not the happy-go-lucky, oh, gee golly, superhero show. It's not the Spider-Man, I'm good because I'm good. It's a gritty, more realistic take on if there were actual superheroes, it would probably be more like this than it would be like Spider-Man or Avengers or anything like that. We have douchebags that don't have superpowers, that are greedy, that are crazy, that are psychopaths, right? Imagine if we had people that weren't indestructible in this world. You think that they would just use it for good? They would use it for their own personal gain. They would be douchebags. I mean, you'd have some people that were actually good because there are some good superheroes in The Boys. But a lot of the people would probably just be complete douchebags and literally do things to undercut and undermine and think less of people. Because we have people that are not superheroes and think way, way less of people and all that. So that's why I like The Boys. Because it seems like a more realistic portrayal is if superheroes were actually real than if like, you know, like you see with like Marvel or DC or whatever the case is. So that's why I like it. Plus it's just really good. Like the writing's good, the characters are well done, the action, whenever there is action, is pretty good. It's not like the best, but it's not bad. It's just like it's shocking. Like the show, you're constantly being shocked with the disgusting and funny things that happen in the show. So it's really good. Watchmen, I haven't really watched too much of Watchmen, but yeah, check out The Boys. Watch the first few episodes and see what you think, Jeffrey. You know, if it doesn't hook you after the first number of episodes, then you can just move on from it. Uncario with the 40 months. What's up, Uncario? Thank you for the 40 months, brother. The only Wii U game I want left is Nintendo Land, but it probably won't happen. I don't know. Never say never. Styleboys with the 55 months says, wanted to say I get so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Got announced one day before my B-Day. I'm glad to be part of the excitement with the community. Yes, sir. It's going to be fun. We're going to do online stuff, too, as well. Big love to shoutouts. Thank you for the dono, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Listen, The Boys is awesome. I mean, I'm not the only one who likes the show. The whole Spawncast likes the show with the exception of... like Miss Click never refused to watch it, and Sean refused to watch it because we all like it, so he refuses to watch it. But pretty much everybody likes the show. Most people that watch the show like the show, or most people that have given it a shot like the show. So I mean, if you don't like it, then you might not like it. But I mean, I like it a lot. I think it's really good. If you're not shocked by the first few episodes, yeah, like if your mouth doesn't hit the floor, then maybe it might not be for you. But my mouth literally hit the floor almost, like with some of the stuff that happened in the show. Because I didn't watch anything on The Boys before, and I didn't know that it was evil superheroes or bad superheroes or, you know, whatever. I still saw it as, okay, well, there's a reason why they do what they do. But then there is a reason, but it's not what you expect, you know? So, yeah, it's good. It's really good. Let's see. The little I saw seemed very violent. Yeah, it's very. The Boys is very violent. It's very mature rated. It's MA. It's adults only. Nobody under the age of 17 should even think about watching The Boys. Even then, 17 years old might be still too early. 18 and up for The Boys. It's crude. It's disgusting at times. It's nasty. It's yeah. And the funniest thing about The Boys is that they actually had to censor and tone it down from the comic. It comes from a comic, right? And the comic is absolutely disgusting. The comic is absolutely filthy. It is just filthy what they do in the comic. And they actually said, okay, this is a bit bad. We can't we can't even do what we do. So they had to, everything's toned down a bit from the comic, you know, so, and it's still disgusting. That's the funniest thing. It's like, people are like, oh, this show's just disgusting to be just disgusting. I'm like, no, it's actually not. They censored it from the comic. Like, there's one scene where there's this lady, potentially she has to do something involving, you know, here, and in an unexpected area, and in the show, it's one person. In the comic, it's 3. In the comic, there's 3 other people that she has to do that with. In the show, there's only one. There's only one. So they even tone it down from what happens from the comic, you know? So what can you do? Future Millionaire with the $5 says, sup, OJ? Best Buy is having a buy one, get one sale on select titles. Worth checking out. Yes, they are, which is very good. I might check out something, but it's so close to Black Friday. I don't know if I even want to participate in that because Black Friday is like right around the corner. So there's going to be a bunch of great deals on Black Friday this year, guys. So I kind of just want to wait and then pick up a bunch of games, you know, on Black Friday. Started Dragon's Dogma Switch. This is what I wanted. Monster to try. Oh man, my freaking chat. Sorry about that, guys. The memory on here God, Google Chrome is so bad. Google Chrome is so bad on this, dude. So bad. So, all right, here we go. Pop out chat. All right, here we go. I may read the comics. Yeah, read the comics. I mean, I think the show's better than the comic, but that's just me. I've read, I think, like up to like 8 editions of the comic, or up to 10. I forgot how far I read, but I suggest the show. CR Worlds Gaming with the Dollar Dono says, what's up, OJ? Just finished recording Switch 2 rumors and 3 ways to stop getting obsessed with over them. 3 ways to stop getting obsessed? Are you giving people mental help with rumors? Okay, that's interesting. Says, been using these techniques, so they helped me so far, so I thought it'd help out my peeps here too, editing it right now. All right, sounds good. I'll make sure to check out the video when it's ready. Big love. Black Friday would be a good day to pick up some titles. Yes, sir. Or ma'am, or yes, or Chana. What's up, America? What's up, America State? Shoutouts, man. Let's see. I don't think it'll happen. I hope Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition will have the content restored NOA localization originally cut. They will not. There's no content actually, Mark. There's no content actually cut from it. They basically made it to where the slider doesn't work, the boob slider, so you can't have a huge boobs or whatever. It's just a standard size. And then they also cut out some skimpy outfits for a 15-year-old. So that stuff's not getting restored. They're not gonna do that. So yeah, just don't worry about it, man. Just enjoy the game. Everything, they're gonna add stuff in terms of like the story and all that. That's more important than worrying about skimpy outfits for teenagers and a boob slider, which you don't even need. I don't think I'm pretty sure you don't need that. Simeon Coin with the boob slider was in the Japanese original, not in the Western, but in the Japanese original, which I have the boob slider. I have it. I have it on my Japanese Wii U. But it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Your boobs don't even move. Like in the they just stay stuck. So it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Like it doesn't even do anything. I still feel that it should be in there. At least I think that should be in there. But like, you know, doesn't matter at the end of the day. Who cares? Let's see here. Evening OJ, just getting in. I bought Kirby Superstar game card alone for $15, and I'm jumping with joy in the same I did in 2008. Missed so much. Music request is favorite star theme, which is Super Punch or Super Paper Mario, an unrivaled battle. All right, let's go, man. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 core crystals. Appreciate that. Tokyo Mirage censorship was more ridiculous. Yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions was more ridiculous. It was actually a lot worse. Tokyo Mirage Sessions was way worse, which I did complain about Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Like, Xenoblade is not that bad. But the censoring of the skimpy outfits for 15-year-olds or whatever, like, yeah, that needed to be taken care of. That needed to be taken care of. Remember, guys, different countries have different, age of consent and different things like that. But even in Japan, despite age of consent, I'm not here to speak for the Japanese people. Many people in Japan feel that 15 and 13 and 14 is way too young. So just keep that in mind too. I think the time, once again, there's law, then there's like what people think. And I don't think really anybody, 99% of Japan thinks that 15 is way too young for an adult to be talking to or anything like that. Or like 14 or 13. Like pretty much 99% of Japan thinks that. Even though law is different, but the general consensus is very different from what is in the law, all right? So keep that in mind as well, guys. All right, let's see here. Unrivaled. Okay, I think we have to play this version because I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's no regular version. All right, let's go. Power World, it's good. All right, sounds good. Shout outs though, appreciate that. Let's go. Simeon with the 100 core crystals. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go. Let's get that on the board as well. It's like Orchid. So Orchid Kiana. Okay, Orchid Kiana. There's a key in there. Okay, Orchid Kiana. All right. So I'm just gonna call you Orchid. How about that? This is the one. All right, sounds good, Simeon. Thank you for the core crystals, brother. I need a boob slider on every game. Yeah, it would be nice to have it on every game. Look, Dragon Age has a boob slider on it on there. So but the boob slider doesn't go as big as Xenoblade's went, but there is a boob slider on Dragon Age. So there's that. You can give it that. Let's see. It's weird that some people think Xenoblade Chronicles X is the same censorship problem as Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I think people just see it as a blank, like it's a censorship thing, not like it's the same. I think they just see it as the same thing. But once again, at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters, like, to most people that are playing the game or that are excited for the game. They want to play the game. They don't care about, stuff like a boob slider. Like, most people don't care. So yeah, Cyberpunk has like a junk slider too, right? So it's like, Cyberpunk's pretty crazy. Let's see here. What they censored with Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Some outfits, some scenes, but mainly outfits were like the biggest thing. Like they adjusted the outfits Some of them were ridiculous adjustments of the outfits, and even for women that were of age. So I think that's the biggest problem. It's like, oh, they're 18 and you're still adjusting that. Like, there was no need. Xenoblades was, the boob slider was like, they didn't need to do that, but like the censoring of like the 15-year-old outfits, stuff like that needed to be taken care of. But Tokyo Mirage, since they were all 18, so there was no need to censor, like, and like as bad as they did, like what they should have done was change it from a 2-piece to like a 1-piece. If you want to censor it, do something like that. But they completely changed like a bikini to a backwards hat. She looked like Klonoa. Like, it went from a 2-piece bikini and this certain scene for like a crazy mad photographer to a Klonoa backwards hat like outfit. Like, it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. So that's why people say that, a lot of people say that it's worse for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, because Tokyo Mirage Sessions censorship made no sense. Even for like grown adults, like they would censor certain, like a pelvic bone, like a woman pelvic bone for like a lady that was singing. They would just like censor her outfit a bit. Like, there was just like a lot of different things that they would just do, and it was like there was no need to censor it. There was like no need. You know, there was no need to do all that. Hell, even 16 is too low of age of consent. I mean, here in America, there are some states that have 16. So, I always say, hey, look, man, we gotta respect the law, but at the same time, there's also sentiments of like, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? You gotta also give people their freedom to work within the law, you know? So you gotta give people their freedom to work within the law. So yeah, there are some states that 16, here in America, 16 is the age, and hey, that's the age there. I'm in California, and California is 18. I think I'm pretty sure it's 18. So yeah, so I respect where I'm at, and other places where it's lower, I respect that for where they're at, you know. But you gotta really just go based off of where you're at. It gets tricky though, like when you travel. I've seen a lot of people get into some scenarios where they have a girlfriend that's from the states that's lower, and they're about 3 or 4 years older. So if they bring that girl over here, it becomes, now wait a minute, is that illegal? And I think that there's laws that get around that, or that there's certain laws that are with that. But I've seen that before, where it's like, hey, there's somebody 16 in this state, it's legal, but the person's 19 over here. If you're doing that here, you're looking at, whoa, that's a little bit of a gap, right? Like, that's not legal. But in some states that is. So it's also tricky. That's why I think there should be I don't know if there is, but that's why there should be just like a federal. I think here in America, they should just have like a federal one, because people travel all the time, you know? So it should just be like a federal age. So I think 18 federal age, that'd be better. You just do 18, just across the board. If you want to do 18, or if you can't figure out, like, if you don't want to do 18, you want to just do across the board, you know, 17 or whatever they want to do. I would personally go with 18. I think 18's an adult, but that's just me. But I'm not sure. Let's see. I dropped the article in the Discord general chat. All right, I'll check it out for sure. I'll check it out. Thank you so much, DeAndre. I appreciate that, brother. I gotta update my Discord, and we'll definitely check it out in just a bit. Let me get through some of these comments. I'm playing Metaphor this weekend, brother. Boomers, I'm playing Metaphor. I am playing Metaphor, because Metaphor is awesome. And Metaphor is awesome. So good. See, looks like SBI was around with Tokyo Mirage Systems. SBI had nothing to do with anything. I don't think they're the ones who... I don't think SBI censors anything. I think they're the ones who try to add in different elements to the games, not censoring games. Solo, stop watching grifting YouTubers that tell you SBI is the boogeyman or something like that. That's just Nintendo. That's just Nintendo doing stuff like that. Nintendo's had a long history of censoring things in games. So that's just Nintendo doing them. That has nothing to do with SBI. Sweet baby. They don't even involve in censoring. For them, it's adding in different elements in games, like woke elements or whatever the case is. It has nothing to do with censoring. See, I'd love to get into Metaphor, but I want it for Switch. It's not coming to Switch. It's probably coming to Switch 2, but it's not coming to standard Switch 1. Or just I've been playing Code Veronica and RE2. All right, that's some good stuff. Also in your Twitter messages. All right, let's go. Let's see. It was Nintendo localizers for 3DS and Wii U era, though. Yeah, exactly. It was Nintendo doing that. And once again, Nintendo has a long history of censoring different things. Like, that's not... It doesn't just start with this. Like, they have a long history of censoring different games and stuff. This is way before... I mean, not even just Nintendo. A lot of companies have a long history of censoring things way before this. People just use Sweet Baby Inc. as they're the boogeyman for everything that's bad in gaming or whatever the case is. Like they somehow force companies to make all these changes and all this other stuff, you know, and it's like, not really. No, not really. Do you think we get Ocarina of Time remake on Switch 2? It's possible. Let's see here. Where I'm at, it's 16. Yeah. I know certain places in the South. I think that area, 16. There's like a lot of places in there where it's 16. Which, once again, you got to respect the law at the end of the day. If they want it to be 16, it's 16 there, you know. I don't have to agree with it, but, you know, it is what it is, right? Like, I think that here in America, right, like, or here in California, it's like, we don't care if somebody is 16 and they're with somebody 18. Like, I can tell you right now, nobody cares. If you're in high school and you're like, let's say you're a senior, not college, sorry, you're a senior and you're turning 18 and you have a girl, you're 17 and the girl's 15 and you turn 18 and the girl's 15 and then the girl turns 16, most people nothing will happen to you. Like, so there's also rules with that. But then again, like if you're in college, right, if you're 20 something, and then, like, yeah, you're talking to a 16-year-old, that doesn't look too good, right? But most people here do not care. As long as it's within a year or two or so, very close, most people just don't care. I can tell you that right now. I mean, I never took that stance. Hell no. Hell no. Because, you know, the rules don't apply to certain people. They apply other people, they'll let them slide. But rules like that, for me, it's different. So I never took that. I always was like, hey, 18 and up, you know, or when I was younger, the same age as the girl. But, you know, I've seen it a bazillion times where somebody, you know, is 18 and they date somebody 15 turning 16 or 16 turning 17, whatever, you know. So yeah. You're too woke, OJ. I'm just normal. I think that there's a lot of people that are not normal. There's a lot of people that are crazy. And the people that are on both sides, the crazy on one side, those people are crazy. They're the crazy ones. I'm just normal and I evaluate things step by step, one by one. I don't put broad labels on everything. And that's what the problem with some of these crazy anti-woke or even woke people are. They have these broad labels that they do. That's just kind of crazy overall. So yeah. Let's see. People don't care until they do care. Like I said, I've never personally seen anybody get in trouble for, here in California at least, that I know, get in trouble for having although I've seen, you know what, I shouldn't say I haven't seen that, because what I have seen is I've seen some families threaten stuff with, when it should be Romeo and Juliet, right, if they went to court, but I've seen some families threaten that if they don't like the guy, or if they don't like the girl, they'll threaten that. It's like, hey, you better treat them better or I'll do this. But it's like, wait a minute, you're blackmailing them in a sense. So, I mean, if, you know, like, that's not right. It's like, you're okay with it, but I don't like how you're doing this. So if you don't change, or if you don't do that, I'm going to threaten you. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. That's not right. Like, just like if you feel that they're not good, then tell them, hey, stop talking to that person. But you can't threaten them. You can't threaten them with it. You know, like, you can't say, hey, you better do this, or I'm gonna go, like, you know, with that. Like, this is just, it's an all or nothing at that point. You know, it's all or nothing at that point. So I have seen some people do that. That's been a thing. That's not. I mean, not a lot though. Most people know, but yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, like a lot of the police departments and stuff, I know for a fact won't actually, like, they won't put too much credence into stuff like that from what I've seen. You know, they really won't. They'll just be like, yeah, right, you know, like, so yeah. So an 18-year-old asked me out. I'm 38. I was like, nope. I mean, why not? I mean, is it because you feel like she's too immature for you? Like, I mean, I personally would never do that. I'd never date somebody that young. Like, when I was single and I was, like, you know, on Tinder and other, like, apps, like, I would put the limit at 24, 25. That was, like, the lowest that I would go. And I did get a number of, like, 24-year-old girls and 25-year-old girls. Like, I go on, like, a date with them. I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, you know. Like, I'm good, you know. I'm good. They're just looking for somebody to pay for their college or something like that, you know. So yeah, I'm good. But yeah, man, like, I can understand that. I did see that thing where the guy blew his hand off with the fireworks, which, you know, that's happened to people before. You got to be careful, guys. I don't mess with fireworks, but I don't understand why you're going to sit there and then blow your hand to smithereens. That was definitely Looney Tunes. This dude blew his hands up, man. He just said, ah! I mean, I don't really feel sorry for him, man. I don't feel sorry for him because you know you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. Lighting fireworks is dangerous, guys. I highly recommend to not light crazy fireworks. Like, it's just better to go to a fireworks show. If you really want to watch fireworks, just go outside, you know, and look. But I don't suggest like lighting bottle rockets and all these other fireworks. That's like for like, I don't know, man. It's not that big of a deal. You know, it's not that big of a deal overall, to me at least. So yeah, if I were you guys, don't light fireworks with your hands. Don't get into fireworks. There's no point. You're gonna blow your fingers up, you know. So I like to have all the use of my fingers and thumbs and stuff. So I mean, I think I'm good on fireworks. Wow, where's my Switch 2 reveal? It's next week. Don't worry, guys. It's next week. It's next week. Too immature, and I'm old enough to be your dad. Yeah, that's true. You are 20 years older than her. That's true. That's true. So yeah, it's probably like no way, you know. Got to be careful. Some girls lie about their age too, you know. Like, oh, I'm 18 years old. They might be 17 or 16. So there's also that. It says, boo, safely let me blow my fingers, damn it. Yeah, that's because you got to learn from the professionals to avoid fireworks of proper training. I mean, the funniest thing is like with and I see that most of the time. Yeah, you're right. Like, training is what's going to gets you, you know, whatever, right? It's going to get you to essentially, you know, make sure everything is good, everything's right with what you're doing. However, I've seen trained professionals get taken out, you know, because they misunderstood one thing. So for me, I think that the biggest thing in life right now at this point, in my life at least, is to minimize risk. So what is risk? Well, guns, risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fast cars, risk. You know, fireworks, risk. These are a lot of things that are risky. So I choose to not be around them. Now, you guys can do whatever you want with your life. You want to be around whatever. I'm not here to dictate how you do with your life. But for me, I don't want to be around things that are dangerous, because a lot of times those dangerous things, there's a lot of accidents that happen. Every single day, somebody gets blown to smithereens, gets a hole shot in them, crashes, blows their fingers off with fireworks, blows their thumbs off. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single day people have accidents. Even trained people have accidents with things. So for me, the biggest thing to do is just not be around those things for the accidents to potentially happen. If you minimize the risk, it's all about the numbers game. You can't blow your finger off with a bottle rocket if you don't light a bottle rocket. Now, you might accidentally cut your finger off with a knife while you're cooking or something, while you're chopping something, but at least you won't have the option of chopping your finger in addition to blowing your finger off with the bottle rocket or with the fireworks. So for me, I minimize all the things that are, and even with knives and all that, I don't use really big sharp knives that can cut myself. You know, I actually use, believe it or not, I use my mouth for like if I want to slice bananas and stuff, or I'll use like a butter knife. I'll never cut anything that's gonna be, you know, too tough. Like, I don't do it because I'm not good at that type of stuff. My wife does all that though. My wife, she can do all that cutting with the sharp knives, but I don't, because I don't want to cut my fingers or cut my finger off or anything like that, you know. So I think I told you guys the story. I'm not sure if I told you guys the story, but I have told you guys the story, but let me tell it again. So here's the reason why I don't like being around dangerous stuff as well. Especially guns. When I was younger, I remember I went paintballing with my friends, okay? And they were hardcore. We used to go like to this ditch, this ravine, and it had all these different hills and different bushes and shrubs. And we used to go out there like Army, Commando, Navy SEALs, and all of that, right? And essentially, what I used to, yes, I have a sword, but it's sheathed. I don't play with my sword. It's in its sheath, and I keep it on a rack. I don't pull it out and start going like, hey, yippee-ki-yay! I'm Leonardo, dude. But yes, I have a sword, but I don't play with it. So anyway, we were outside and we were playing with, or we were going paintballing. We were going paintballing and all of that. And, we had these high-powered guns, man. Like, when you got shot with one of these paintball guns, bro, you felt it. It can leave, like, welts on you. They were high-powered paintball guns. And I remember I went out to go play, and we were in between rounds, like, in between, like, the first round or so. And I remember my friend, T.O. Turtle, was standing right next. We were all standing right next to each other. And, you know, I could have swore I put the little switch on safety. It's a big, nice switch that you can just go clock on the top of it. I swore that I put it on safety, bro, but apparently I did not. And from point blank range, I lit my friend up. My friend Turtle, my best friend at the time, dude, I lit him up. I just went, and it was like an automatic trigger. So like as soon as you touch the trigger, like it like shoots like a 3-round burst, like a boop, 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 boop. It was like you can set it to like fully automatic, you can set it to like single shot, or you can set it to like 3-round burst. Like that's how crazy the paintball gun was. And I lit this dude up, and I swear, like I didn't think like when people get shot, it's like the movies. But yo, it was like the movies. He was like, it was like that. It was like Training Day. It was like Denzel in Training Day, bro. And I'm just like, oh snap! And I take my finger off of it. But I lit him up with like 10 paintballs, like from point blank range. Lit him up right in his chest. Dude had like 10 welts in his chest. And I remember my coach that I played football, or that coached me in football when I was younger, was there. And he was like, yeah, man, he would have been dead if that was actually real guns. And I was like, oh snap. Yeah, I would have killed my friend. They would have put me away for life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have put me away. I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be around things that are dangerous like that, you know, like paintball guns and other stuff like that, because, you know, I made a mistake, and we've been briefed on safety with paintball guns. I swear I've done it a million times and I never had an issue, but that's why people tell me, hey, you want to go shooting? You want to go this? I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. No, I'm good, because yeah, I made that mistake. So I think I've lost the opportunity for stuff like that. So let's see here. Yeah, very eye-opening experience. I said, there's no need for me to do stuff like that. So yeah, I remember like I said, I used to, like, you know, I had a sword and I'd be like, but like I moved over to the nunchucks. I know how to use nunchucks, but nunchucks, they're not like, they're bad like if you hit somebody, but nobody's gonna stand around you when you're using nunchucks. They're gonna stay pretty clear for the most part. So I never had a problem with hitting anybody with those. So my older brother asking me to occasionally go shooting range with him. I'm like, nah, yeah, man, like, nah, bro, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I can go shooting in, I don't know, like Resident Evil or something like that. I'll go get me a Nerf gun, bro. I'll go get me a Nerf gun and a Nerf setup, and I'll go shooting in Nerf and paintball or Nerf guns. I'll do that. You want to go Nerf gunning? I'll go Nerf gunning with you, or Super Soaker. I'll go Super Soak, but you know, I ain't doing no real bullets or nothing like that. I'm good. Those are the John Wick. Yeah, right. John Wick's good with firearms, bro. So yeah. So keep OJ away from actual firearms. Got it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Keep me away from them, man. I agree. Keep me away, man. Keep me away. I probably shouldn't be around those. I've always declined people that people have told me, hey, let's go shooting. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I mean, do I know how to shoot? Yes. Have I went before? Yes. Do I know how to shoot? Yes. Have I done it before? Absolutely. But like, it's something that I probably, like I said, I'm not going to be around other people. If I do it, it's going to be by myself. That's what I did. I went by myself. You know, I'm not around other people like, hey, let's go out and hang out. And like, you know, I see people doing, you know, routines where they're outside trying to look cool. I'm like, bro, y'all about to shoot each other, bro. You know how many times I've seen that before? I've seen that a number of times. People clap each other, bro. I see one dude. Oh my God, bro. Him and his homie, they went shooting. He was like, oh, you shot my arm. Oh! It ain't funny, bro, but it wasn't funny, but it was funny. It's funny now, and his arm's fine, but this dude said, ah! Ah! I was like, damn, bro, this man really, because they were out here going, they're trying to be like, quick draw McGraw. Out here doing Red Dead out here being like Red Dead Revolver and shit, bro. Out here. He said he went like this. This dude said, oh, bro, I was all the way back. I was like, God damn, what happened, bro? This man said, oh, what's going on? Gonna shove me in my arm. Oh man, bro, had me like, bro, that's crazy, bro. I said, I ain't going with y'all. He said, hey, drive. I said, I ain't driving y'all. Y'all crazy gonna think I shot you. One brother with 2 white people? Hell nah, they're gonna try to rope me into it like I did it. I'm like, y'all on your own. Actually, I don't even know you two. I'm out. I took my little beat up Corolla at the time. I said, I got up out of there, bro. I was like, I don't even want to be around this situation. I'm out. They're gonna blame me. Somehow it was my fault, you know? I seen that too. Somebody out here shooting somebody. He did it. What? Throw the gun on his side. Cops come. Ah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Talking about somebody just said he did it. Huh? Boom. Cop just shot him. Hell nah. Not gonna catch me. Not gonna catch me on one of those. I'm good. Literally said he did it. Pointed to the only black guy there. Huh? Cop. Boom. Shot him right there and shot him 3 times, bro. Hell nah. Hell no. What does it mean when music owes Spotify nothing? What does it mean when Nintendo owes them nothing? People were sitting there and saying that Nintendo needs to release their music on Spotify or Apple, and I said they don't own a damn thing. Hell no, they don't got it. They don't own nothing. Let's see here. I'll play a shooting game. Yeah, exactly. Just play Call of Duty, party man. Play Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm not trying to catch anything, bro. I'm not trying to catch. That's when that was like the last straw for me was that. When that happened, this dude's arm, this whole bicep, it looked like the old school cartoons, like when they shot somebody, there was like, and it was like a hole. This man, they were out there with those high powered Magnum. Mohammed, thank you for the subscription, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, pretty crazy story, bro. Pretty crazy. There's more stuff, but man, I ain't trying to, some of them were actually pretty bad. So I ain't trying to really think about it too much, but yeah, man, a lot of stuff has happened, bro. A lot of stuff has happened, so I'm good. The gun range is only dangerous. The gun range is not only dangerous, but it's also crazy expensive. Yeah, I mean, there's some gun ranges that are cheaper, but yeah, they're getting, I mean, everything's getting more pricey. Like specialized stuff, like, you know, like gun range, that stuff's getting more pricey for sure. Let's see, no way they were playing with Magnums. Bro, I don't know what gun it was, but it wasn't like a little 22. It was definitely like, I'm not a gun aficionado, but it was definitely some type of Resident Evil. I don't know if it was the Resident Evil Magnum, bro, but it was definitely a little bit better. It was the Punisher or something like that. It was definitely a little bit better than the little pea shooter that you get at the beginning of the game. It wasn't a 22. It was definitely something a bit better. That's why I said I'm good, bro. That's why I said I'm good. Jose, it's just guns. Leave your soft guy era behind. How about I'll leave my alive era? I'm trying to stay in my alive era. I'll take alive era over that. So if that means I'm a soft, I'll take it, Jack. If soft era means alive era, okay, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If soft era means I have all my limbs era, or you know, or I'm not gonna be shot era, I'm good. You know, I'll do that. Hey, what's up, Captain? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Shoutouts. Probably 40. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, to be honest, man. I'm not sure. I was just like, I'm out. That's all I said. I said I'm out. Anyway, yeah, just give him some herbs. Give him like Resident Evil. All he needs is like all he needed was a green, a red, and a green, red, and a what was it? Yellow. All he needed was a green, red, and a yellow herb, and boom, he would have been healed instantly. That's all he needed. I don't know why we just didn't do that for him. Boom. Simple. Simple. Oh man, simple. Let's see here. Use fungi? Yeah, man. Do you have a favorite PS1 game? Favorite PS1 game. Probably like Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9, Crash Bandicoot 2, Jet Moto 2, Xenogears. Oh man, there's a lot of good PS1 games. Spyro's pretty good. Probably not my favorite, but yeah, Spyro's good. There's a lot of good. I mean, Legend of Dragoon. There's a lot of good PS1 games. Metal Gear Solid. Red, yellow, blue, green. They gotta add that extra option there. You gotta do it. Red, yellow, blue, green. If you do that, then all of a sudden you get a free copy of Nintendo Switch 2 version of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. If you do that combination, you can play the game. There's an emulator built in. It's where it's like a secret code. You can play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on any system. It could even be like the Xbox or PlayStation. It doesn't even have to be Nintendo. You can just play it right there. Final Fantasy 8 is the best Final Fantasy. Yeah, not really. Parappa, yeah, Parappa's really good. I like Parappa, the rapper, back in the day. I thought it was great. I used to love that game. And I thought the graphics were so cool back then. Parappa. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. I love that song. Yeah, Parappa was goated back then, man. People love Parappa. It's so sad that Parappa's just like a thing of the past now. And it's like, Sony's like, they'd never do anything like Parappa anymore, you know? Which is sad. A AA Parappa platformer hybrid, like fighting platformer hybrid, would be freaking incredible. Or imagine a Parappa like Hi-Fi Rush. Imagine a Parappa game like Hi-Fi Rush where they incorporate like rap music and like R&B and rap and like a little bit of rock mixed in. You know, if they incorporate that into like a Parappa beat 'em up. Imagine how dope that would be. Imagine how fun that would be. Like, imagine how cool it would be to have Parappa back. Like, even like a 2D platformer, like music rhythm 2D platformer, like, you know, action combat game. Like, that would just be super cool. Like, you know, where you just go with the beat, boom, you press the buttons as you go with the beat and you go along and fight. Dude, that'd be so dope. Like a AA thing. No big deal. Nothing crazy. Oh my gosh. It'd be so good. Never played Parappa? It's really good. It's a music rhythm game. Like, where you just have to basically press the buttons as you go along. But the music was the music quality was very good for when it came out. It was fun. When the red, yellow, blue, green came out, it was way too funny for no reason. It was pretty funny for no reason. I remember watching it. The first time that I watched it and I like died of laughter. I was like, red, yellow, blue, or is it blue, yellow, red, green? I don't know what order it's in, but it's great. It's great. Then they all systematically got fired one by one, or they all left or got fired one by one. Oh man, now it's just Woohoo Island. Now it's just Woohoo Island and Xenoblade Chronicles X graphics comparisons. Let's see, but if it's a music rhythm, you may not play more than 20 minutes. If it's Parappa, I'll play more than 20 minutes. If it's I will play for my boy Parappa. If Parappa is there, I will play. Aren't the games on PlayStation Classics? I'm not sure. I don't subscribe to PlayStation Classics or anything like that, so I don't know what games they have on there, or I don't even follow. Let's see. Well, listen, I played Hi-Fi Rush for like 40 minutes, so you know, or was it? I don't remember how long I actually played Hi-Fi Rush. All I know is that I played it for a bit and I was like, I think I was in the middle of like, I just said, no, I'm out. I just said, I said I'm out. I'm good. I said I'm good. I'm out. 30. I don't remember exactly how long I played the game. Let me double check in my editor or whatever. Let me double check. I think I played it for Hi-Fi Rush. Let's see. Let me see if I ever. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find out like where I don't remember which stream I actually played it. So yeah, I don't remember which stream I played it. But when did it come out again? It came out in 2023, right? I don't remember when I played it. But yeah. Shoutouts to Hi-Fi Rush. It's a good game. It's just not for me. You know? It's just not for me. I beat Hi-Fi Rush with mouse and keyboard. That just sounds like not fun to do. Oh, so you play any of Ys X? I haven't, but I have it right here. I have it right here. But I think maybe this would be a good time to actually do the mega unboxing. What do you guys think? Should we do a mega unboxing of all these different things that I have? I think we should do that. I think we should. Mega unboxing. We've got a super... Oh, snap. Where's it at? Give me just a second. All right, yeah, we'll do like a mega unboxing where I unbox a bunch of stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab the metaphor one, too. Give me 1 second. You know what? I don't know where my what's it called? My copy of my extra copy of Metaphor is. I shipped off the other one for the giveaway, but I don't know where mine is. I'll be honest. I don't know where it's at. Not sure where it's at. So, yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it soon. Yeah, I'm not sure where my extra copy or where my copy of Metaphor is at. So I can't unbox. Hold up. Yeah, I can't unbox Metaphor, but I can do Ys 10, and I can do this crazy Atlas box that I got from Atlas. So I can do Ys 10 as well. So we're gonna start off here. Let's get a recorded video, so I think people will probably want to watch this later too. So, all right, what's good, everyone? OJ here. I've got a special unboxing. We've got Metaphor Refantazio. There's the special edition, but I can't find the special edition that I bought, the collection edition. So we're gonna save that for another day or maybe some other time. But I've got a crazy big Atlas box that they sent me before the launch of the game, and I've also got Ys 10 Nordics that NIS America sent me. So let's start off with Ys 10 Nordics, because I have it right here. Then we'll get into this crazy Metaphor Refantazio box that you're going to absolutely want to see. This like creator box that they sent me. So let's just first start off with this. This is Ys 10 Nordics, the special edition on the PlayStation 5. Big love to NIS. They just randomly hit me up. They don't usually send me games, but they sent me this one. So we're going to start off with this. And I don't have all the overhead camera stuff, so sorry about that, guys. You're just going to have to bear with me in just live stream format. So the first thing, let's show off. This is the front of the box, side, this side, underneath. There you go. So it's actually really cool art. It looks good. And it's actually a pretty durable box. It's like thick cardboard. So it's not like flimsy at all, which I do like. It's very good. And it has like the print of like the map on there, like the map, like a sea chart. So that's also good too. All right, so when you open the box, it's the first thing that you see. You see a bunch of goodies. And the first thing that I'm going to have here, it looks like there's going to be a Ys 10 Nordics metal pin. I don't know what you do with this, but if you want a metal pin, you've got a metal pin. So there's that. And then next up, oh, this is very nice. You've got a Ys 10 Nordics book of, I don't know what it is, a heart? So it looks like just like a blank, or actually no, it's actually like a real introduction to the game and characters, like the character art and all of that. So yeah, you actually have like a lot of the character art and stuff and characters and different stuff that you get in the game. There are some spoilers in the game though. They do let you know that there are spoilers. But it has the introduction, the characters, the setting, the keywords, and chibi art illustrations and other stuff. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't look through the whole thing. But yeah, it's actually really nice. And it has like a nice like notepad, like a nice parchment book texture to it. So it actually feels pretty good overall. So okay, that's good stuff. All right, this is pretty good so far. All right, next up we've got a East 10 Nordics postcards. Looks like there's some postcards because there's postcard settings on the back. So, or like, I'm not sure what you do with these, but it does have that, and it has some really nice art on there. So it looks like postcards as well. You can put your stamp there and everything. So there's that. All right, there's actually a lot here. And next up is we have the original mini soundtrack. So you've got 8 tracks here, and it's just the soundtrack. And yeah, you got 8 tracks, and it's cool. And you got the nice artwork on there too. Got some nice artwork on there, front and back. All right, very good. And then of course, you got the actual game itself, which is obviously awesome. East 10 Nordics in the PS5. It's only 6 gigabytes. It's 6 gigabytes? It's 6 gigabytes. It says 6 gigabytes minimum. So it's a pretty small in terms of just like file size. Because it's a Switch game, and they just like up-resed it to the PS5. So they can obviously have it run on Switch decent enough and make it run on there. But yeah, I'm going to definitely play it. I just have to get through a number of games before I get to this one, but I'm definitely going to play. But 6 gigabytes is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy good. So, and I know it's good because I played the demo. The demo's good, but I've just been playing so much Metaphor. I'm like all in on Metaphor, you know? So I really don't have much time to play anything else outside of Metaphor in my free time. So yeah, that's that. That is East 10 Nordics. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about that? You can let me know in the comment section or in the chat, of course, if you're watching. So that is East 10 Nordics. We're going to put this back, and I'll definitely get to it at some point. I'll probably just buy a digital copy, though, just so I don't have to keep on pulling this physical copy out. So, yeah, East 10 Nordics. All right. So now this one's going to be a little bit harder to do because it's a massive box. Oh, actually, wait a minute. One more thing with East 10 Nordics. They also sent me a sling bag. So this might be something that I use if I ever go to different conventions and all that. I got a nice sling bag as well. So I got a Persona 3 backpack. This might be good for like if I go to different conventions or for when I travel. Pretty cool sling pack as well. So shout outs to NIS for that one. All right. So now this is the crazy box that I teased the other day, but I never got around to it. But now, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to it, and it's actually the big. It's the snap! Whoa! Whoa! It is the big book from Metaphor, Refantazio. It is the big book from there, but it's like the novel that they read in there. But they sent me like a like huge version of it. Wow! That's like a real wow. That's like a real wow. But yeah, it's large. It's large and in charge. So that's the front. That's the back. Yeah, it looks crazy, huh? That's the back. It looks so good. So yeah, there you go. The bottom just says like it's like a workout, man. And that's the side of it. So it's like a big book. So oh gosh. That is like a weight, man. All right, so I'm going to open it up and show you guys what I got one by one. I kind of showed you guys some of this before, but they actually sent me a brand new Blue Yeti mic. Like, I didn't get any sponsorships with them this time, but they're like, hey, you're a good streamer, so how about you stream the game, and we'll give you all the setup to stream the game. So they gave me a Blue Yeti, Logitech for creators, professional microphone setup. So I don't know. Maybe this mic will be better quality than this mic that I have here. Maybe I'll switch. A Blue Yeti voice mic. People use Blue Yeti all the time. I think it's a good mic for creating and streaming. So there you go. Blue Yeti mic, which I love that. They also gave me a cool custom Metaphor Refantazio Blue Yeti pop filter for my Blue Yeti mic. So yeah. They gave me a poster, which I think this poster is going to be cool. Oh my goodness. It's vote for me. It's the main character Will, and in their language, it's like the hope. Uh-oh. Don't tell the go woke or go broke people about this. It's not red. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know what the heck it says, but anyway. Anyway, it's definitely a poster. It's definitely a poster because he's running for the king, right? You have to do like a world tour to earn the respect and the love of the people. You know? So yeah. Listen, I'm just making jokes based off of what I've got here. All right, I'm not a political channel. And I made a joke. I made a simple joke. Don't take it seriously for all my peeps that are into whatever you're into. I do not mean it. Vote and love whoever you want. I come in peace and love. I come in peace and love, boys and girls. Vote for whoever you want. It's none of my business, and I do not care. All right. So there's that. Next up. Oh, this is one of the cool things about this as well, man. There's some good stuff. So, okay, hold on. All right, so this is okay. So they got a little message too that they sent me from, and they have like the a cool art, one of the arts in the game that you go to. It says, "Greetings from the United Kingdom of Acronia. We invite you to join us on an adventure of a lifetime filled with unforgettable destinations, endless surprises, and even a high-stakes royal tournament for the crown. Are you ready to claim the throne? This epic fantasy, Metaphor Refantazio, arrives on October 11th, 2024. So guys, go out there and buy the game. It's awesome. It's a really good game. If you haven't played Metaphor Refantazio, I highly recommend it if you're into RPGs. So yeah, highly recommend it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think we're pretty much... Oh, no, almost. We got this. All right, so we've got some keychains. We got the book, the fantasy novel. We got Metaphor Refantazio keychain. We got Sega, and we've got Atlas. So yeah, you got a nice little keychain. That's cool. I'm gonna make my own separate keychain for stuff, so I think I'll probably have some of these on there as well. So yeah, we got that. Okay, now let's move on to, I showed you guys this before, but I'll show you again. I got like a Metaphor Refantazio jacket. So it's like a windbreaker jacket, and it's really nice. And I'm going to start wearing it. Now that I've done my official unboxing, I'm definitely going to start wearing this jacket now that it's getting a bit colder. So it's really nice. The inside, it's got all the characters. Heisman and Stroll and Hulkenberg and Will. So yeah, it's very good. Gallica. You also got the talkative teeth on there as well. So, and you've got it's an extra large. I wear large, but you know, they just sent me an extra large, but I wear large. So it's a little big, but yeah, it's got pockets. So yeah, it's just like it's a little big for me. As you can see, it's kind of like, it's too baggy, kind of like here, but it's not bad. It doesn't fit me bad at all. Probably could have used like a large, maybe for a little bit better around, but I mean, it fits good enough. It's like, as you can see, it's like a little, see how it does? It's kind of like a little big on the sides. So a large would have been better, but I'll still take this. It's good enough. You know, it's not bad. So, yeah, it looks good. It's got a nice zip to it. There you go. Looks good, you know? Looks good. Yeah, the jacket's fire. It's high quality too. You can tell that it's a high quality, windbreaker jacket. So, very nice jacket. Shout outs to Atlas. It's just kind of warm in here. It's perfect weather here where I'm at in Cali. So, I'm going with the what's it called? the shirts today. Shirts and sweatpants today. But yeah, it's a nice jacket for sure. All right, and for the final thing that they showed me, or the final thing that they gave me with this unboxing, they gave me the literal replica of his bag in the game. Like, this is what he wears around his, like what the main character Will wears, like when he's running around, like in his touring outfit. He has this bag, and that's exactly what this, it's an exact replica of his bag, which is nuts. Like, it's super high quality. Like the strap, the thing right here, it's even got like the little water flask, like for like a little water flask on here, or like a soda or whatever. It's even got that, right, like this thing right here. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? No, I don't think there is anything in here. So yeah, it's got the bag. You got the bag, and you can open it, and it's super cool. Like when you open it, it's like nice leather. Yeah, it's nice. It's premium, and the inside is the exact same as that. So crazy, man. So super crazy. Very cool. Very high quality overall with this. But yeah, man, I was shocked. It's a pretty good, sweet bag. Like it a lot. Bottom is black there. Premium. So shout outs to Atlas. I know they've been waiting for me to do this. They probably would have wanted me to do it a bit earlier, but I mean, I did my best when it comes to it overall, just because of the content. So I think now is a great time for people that, if you haven't picked up Metaphor Refantazio, if you haven't picked it up, now is a great time to pick it up, you know, or coming up. Maybe there might be something like, you know, Black Friday stuff, but yeah, now is a great time. I think it's a phenomenal game. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all that good stuff. So yeah, what do you guys think about this, man? I mean, I am loving the quality of it. I'm loving the quality of everything here. Like I said, I'm trying to just put this back inside here, and it's acting. Okay, there we go. So that, yeah, we got the bag all set. Nice little strap that you can wear over the shoulder. So yeah, there you go. So that is it. That is the unboxing for Metaphor Refantazio and Ease 10 Nordics. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Comment section, of course, let me know. What do you guys think? I think it's awesome. So yeah, that's that. Like, subscribe, comment below. And yeah, we'll see you guys for the next one. And those that are watching live, we'll see you guys, of course, right after this. All right, peace out, guys. Okay, so that was that. That will be up on the channel probably later today or tomorrow. I'll probably do it tonight. I'll probably just do a little editing. Or probably tomorrow. Probably tonight. I'll just do it tomorrow morning. I don't know when I'll do it. I'll do it at some point. So yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. All right, so let's get into the shout outs for more people coming through, or questions. If you have questions, please tag me at PlayerSense, hashtag PlayerSense, just PlayerSense by itself. More than happy to answer all of your beautiful, awesome questions. Do you think that Dragon Quest HD 2D has a shot at 90 Metacritic? Of course it does. Yeah, it's Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest always has a good shot at high scores. Dragon Quest always does. So yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Let's see here. Jacket's fire. Yes, sir. I wear it happily. Neat perk of the job. Neat little perk. I'm multitasking between games again, and Xenoblade Chronicles added to my list of games to finish. It's always tough to multitask with games because some games are really long. So then if you're doing RPGs, it just feels like you never beat anything if you multitask with games. I also want to go over an article too. Sega issues feedback survey for Yakuza Kiwami on Switch. Asks if players want more Yakuza games. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they want more Yakuza games. I think that after, especially they said it's selling like hotcakes. It's selling like crazy. Yeah, if it's selling good, then people obviously want more games, right? So yeah. Not gonna start playing Trails of Cold Steel 1 after Trails of Zero now. Not playing this series in order. So eat your heart out, crazy Trails fans. All right, not playing it in order. Yeah, the Trails fans get kind of upset when you don't play it in order, or if you say that you're not playing it. So it's better to just not say anything. I just don't say anything. I'm gonna play the new game when it comes out, but that's that, you know. So that is that for me at least. So oh man, good stuff. All right, let me get into this photo as well that DeAndre said. He said this a while ago, so I never went into it, but I want to show you guys. He made a photo of Kirby and Nahobino rolling. I like it. This is some good drawing. Shout out to DeAndre, the man from up north. The picture looks awesome, dude. Looks really good. I like it a lot. Very good picture. Nahobino rolling through the winds, rolling through the underworld with Kirby. Kirby's like, yo, I'm happy right now. Even though there's demons everywhere, don't worry. I'm just going to inhale them and steal their powers. So this is very nice. This is very nice, DeAndre. Very good looking picture, brother. Congrats on that one. Looks great. Big love to DeAndre. Elite Ninja Village. A man out here always doing his best. Are you planning on playing Monster Wilds when it drops? The beta has been fire. I downloaded the beta, and I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream with it. If you guys want to, like, if you guys want to test it out, but I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream maybe tomorrow night, like Player Essence, bonus stream Monster Hunter Wilds beta plus, Spawncast Super After Show. So I'll see when I can stream. So I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream with Monster Hunter Wilds tomorrow. But I did download it. I have it on my PC. So yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Probably just do like this, like tutorial or whatever the single player is. So yeah, I think I'll just do that. So yeah. Let's see here. It supports crossplay if you just want to join up. Okay, cool. That's good. I mean, yeah, I know they said they're gonna do crossplay, right? How's the performance on PC? Is the PC performance good? Like, is it like the frame rates and all that? Everything good there? So that's good. So it's all good. Let's see. The game is really good, super smooth, nice. Yeah, I've been seeing some cool. I've been seeing some different people play the game. Like I've been seeing some clips on Twitter, and it looks amazing. I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter guy though. Like, I did play Rise, and I have played a number of other Monster Hunter games, but I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter guy. So I hope I like it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be like into it, just because. I mean, with the exception of like maybe Smash Brothers and like Mario Kart, like I don't really play like long-term, multiplayer games for like an extended period of time. Like I don't play them for like a long time. So I've never been the biggest person to sit there and play multiplayer games over and over. Like, even like with Monster Hunter Rise, I played the single player and I beat the single player, but then like the multiplayer I played for a bit, then I just kind of stopped playing. So yeah. So it is what it is on that. Yeah, I see a clip right here. RTX 3050 doing its best. So yeah, he's having good smooth gameplay even like with the 3050. So that's good. That's good. All right. So I only got Monster Hunter on the OG Xbox One disc. I got the Monster Hunters on the OG Xbox One. Which are you talking about? Monster Hunter World? Let's see here. Shout outs to DeAndre. Good stuff, man. Good picture. I'm getting tired of the 3D remake stuff. Okay. I hope Nin tells Capcom to remaster Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for the Switch. So many hours of that. Would love to see it get a remaster. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see all the Nintendo 3DS and all the Nintendo games that are before get one. But is that game on the Switch? Is that one? Because if it's on the Switch, there's just going to be backwards compatibility. Like, I don't think they're going to spend the time to remaster it. But is that one on the Switch? I think it is. Like, what's the double cross? Like, what are the Switch Monster Hunter games outside of Rise? So yeah. Let's see here. No, not yet. Okay. I've been addicted to Monster Hunter since PS2 days. It's like my friends and I Call of Duty. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people do treat it like that. Like you gotta have friends though, right? If you don't have friends like me, then it becomes a it becomes a nothing. So it becomes not as good. But no, it's still good multiplayer though. So yeah. Let's see. Not every series needs to be 3D. Yeah, nobody said that it does. I'll be your Monster Hunter friend. I mean, like I said, I think I'm just too much. I know it's crazy to say that I'm antisocial, right? Because I'm always talking to you guys, but there's just certain things like video games where I don't like having to be about multiplayer the whole time. Like I don't like just doing a lot of multiplayer. I don't know. There's something about it. Like I like social settings, talking about video games, but I don't necessarily like social settings playing a bunch of games. I like talking and discussing it, but I'm not a huge fan of sitting there and playing multiplayer games like all day. Maybe Smash Brothers, but even Smash Brothers, like, of course I'd love to play, play with the community and Elite Ninjas, but I mean, personally, like I spend so many hours just playing Elite Smash and just playing so I don't have to worry about anything else, and I can just play one game after another, after another. Like I played so much of Elite Smash at one point. Like I told you guys the story of my hand. My hand, I got like a freaking crazy injury on my hand, and I was like, and I dropped my controller, but I picked up my controller with my left hand, and I remember, and I exited out of the game. I was like, no, you can't win. My hand's messed up. So I had to exit out of the game that way, bro, because my hand messed up. But I got like a crazy like hand injury, and yeah, that's how much I was playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at one point, So I totally get it. I prefer single player RPGs. Monsters is about my only exception. Yeah. I think that like for me, local maybe because I grew up in the local multiplayer era. If this was all local, I'd be so down for it. Like if I could like hang. Let's just say we all live near each other, or like some of us all, like if you, me, and like Party Man and like Aron, if we all live like somewhat close to each other where we could like meet up, like let's say within an hour, right, and we could all meet up somewhere and play Halo and play Monster Hunter and like LAN party like Evan does. Like Evan has these homies that he goes to like hang out with, where they live like, I don't know how far away they live, but they all get together like once a month or once every couple months, and they all play LAN games together. Like if I could do that, that would be where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all about that, because I still love that. Like even when I was in college and I was kind of done with multiplayer overall, like for like a lot of stuff, like we played LAN Halo 2-on-2, and I thought that was like better than any other Halo that I had played. Like I was like, that's way better than online Halo. That was better than Halo 3 to me. Playing LAN 2-on-2 with like my roommates, like I had 2 people in one room, me and my homie in one room, and then 2 of the other people, my friend Andre and him in the other room, and we LANed Halo, and I had a ton of fun doing that because like we can talk smack over. It's like your friends, it's right then and there, and it's like close. I don't know. There's just something about LAN that's better than online, even if it's with your friends. Like LAN right there, like you can go get snacks and hang out. It was just lit, Like I don't know, and I think online never really replaced that for me. So I'd rather just play the game single player, What's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Welcome. I can see your comments. Welcome. Let's see here. I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. Welcome. You haven't missed anything, man. FF6 needs a remaster. Well, it already got a pixel remaster, so I don't think they're going to really do anything else with that. A co-op game needs to be solo completed as well as plus for me, just in case the online dies. Yeah. I mean, most co-op games have, single player. You can just play them whenever, right? Like a Streets of Rage or something like that. But yeah, exactly. Like I don't really buy always online games. Like if a game is always online, I usually don't play it or buy it, or if I do get it, it's like when it's dead and it's like a coaster, or it doesn't matter. So yeah. Split screen, Splinters or Fusion Frenzy back in the day used to be a blast. I loved all of the multiplayer games back in the day. Like if a game had a 4-player multiplayer on one system, I thought that was always fun. So Mario Party, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, any of those games, like Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, like I would play all of those. I thought they were all fun. Thought they were all so much fun, even though like you just kind of just did it, right? There wasn't really any like tracking, or I mean there really wasn't anything, like you didn't level up or nothing. You just played it because it was fun, right? So so yeah. But yeah, shout outs to Mr. Davis. If you've got a question, let me know. Yeah, that would be lit. But I mean, I don't know. I'm still gonna try out Monster Hunter. But I will be honest. Once we get into the multiplayer games that that I'm super excited about, like the new Mario Kart, the new games like that. That's when it's really gonna be awesome. That's when it's really gonna be like, okay, let's get excited about X, Y, and Z multiplayer game or X, Y, and Z thing. So yeah. So yeah, if you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer all of your awesome gaming questions. Shout outs, guys. Let's see. I tried Monster Hunter Solo. I needed to go online. This guy helped me out after the tutorial stuff ended, and the boss fight can take up to 2 hours. Oof, 2 hours for a boss fight. I guess 2 players, but if you had more players, it'd probably be quicker. What do you think of the Pilgrim game, OJ? I don't really care for it too much. It's all right. How you feeling about Jamboree? I played Jamboree online with Party Man, Bead Queen, and Chupacabra, and I thought it was pretty good. But I'm waiting for like my son to get older, and like so I can play Mario Party with him. I think all the Mario Party games that I have, like Mario Party Jamboree, I think I'm gonna get the most use out of it when my boy gets older, and I can play with him. This is how Quest has timers of 50 minutes. Well, there you go. This man taking 2 hours when you can only take 50 minutes. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe it felt like 2 hours. By the way, I'm playing, let's see here, Talks on, what is Talks? Asian copy of the course, Korean. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. What are the chances of Nintendo porting Star Fox Zero to Switch? I think the chances are actually above 50%. That they port over some of those other big Wii U or some of those other Wii U games that are. I think that all of the Wii U games will eventually be on the Switch, eventually. So I'm gonna say it's likely. Trails of Cold Steel. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that abbreviation. My bad. I didn't know that abbreviation. Oh man, that'd be insane. It would allow me to do all the running away. Okay. I'm waiting for the Legend of Heroes, the first remake. I'm waiting for that game. Once that game, I will start my Legend of Heroes journey. Once that is like out, I will start my journey. I'll start my journey then. I'll start it then. Hit that like button, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you've not hit that like button, let's go. Shout outs. Let's get it. I don't know the abbreviation Talks. Nobody calls it that. I don't see people call it. They just call it Legend of Heroes. They just say Trails of Cold Steel. They don't call it Talks. At least not normal people. I've never seen that abbreviation in my life for people talking about Trails of Cold Steel. Same, can't wait for the first Sky Xenoblade Definitive Edition. 2 greats. Getting remastered remake, awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those quite a bit. All right, I think it's also time. Of course, you guys get your questions in. I think it's also time to check out some of the new videos and go over some of the gaming news as well. So we can definitely do that because Nintendo had a bunch of new videos that went up recently. So let's start with some of the gaming news that maybe we missed. All right, so we've got Mr. Sakaguchi and Mr. Uematsu teaming up for a dark fantasy game. What's all this about? So Hironobu Sakaguchi, who is the head of Mistwalker and the main creator behind Final Fantasy, has revealed that he is once again teaming up with famed JRPG composer Nobuo Uematsu for a brand new game. The game, which is yet to be named, is described as a dark fantasy game. It's not clear what the new game is, though it could be a sequel to the upcoming Fantasian Neo Dimension. Mistwalker recently filed a new trademark for something called Fantasian Dark Edge. Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this December. So, yeah, I would be down for like another. I mean, maybe it might be a sequel. I mean, they obviously have some nice funding for it, like with the deal with Square Enix, and I think that it's going to do well enough to where maybe it gets something else. But then this time, not Apple, not a freaking Apple exclusive for like years. Don't do that. So yeah, don't do that. Oh, we got a new Little Nightmares trailer too, so we're gonna get into that. Oh yeah, we got some stuff to go over, guys. Also, for all you Sonic nuts out there, Keanu Reeves says that he has been doing it, or at least it's rumored that he has been doing his homework for the role of Shadow in Sonic 3. So get ready for an ultimate performance from the one and only Mr. Keanu Reeves for Shadow in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So, all right, there you go. All right, next up, we've got THQ. They're developing a new SpongeBob SquarePants game. So if you're into mediocre SpongeBob SquarePants games, get ready, because a new one is coming in 2025 from apparently THQ Nordic. So there you go. Also, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Music, or Nintendo, what do they call it? What do they call the music app? I forgot what the music app is. Nintendo Music. There you go. Nintendo Music. They are developing. They've got some new tracks added. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and apparently they're going to add another soundtrack later next week. So drip feed maybe, but or maybe not. Maybe they'll be adding music regularly to this. So yeah, that's good. So yeah. All right. So that's that. Also, Toby Fox, when it comes to Deltarune, chapters 3 and 4 will be 100% released in 2025. So if you're a Deltarune fan, look forward to more Deltarune. Okay? And Pokemon the Trading Card game, or Pokemon the Trading Card Pocket, receives over 10 million downloads in the first 48 hours. So people are downloading the heck out of that new Pokemon TCG Pocket, which is really cool. So yeah, there's that. All right, let's get into some of these different trailers to watch. But because I have to do this, guys, I don't care. We gotta watch the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition trailer again. We got to start off with that. We got to. We got to, man. I need to watch this trailer over and over a million times at this point. Also, real quick, I'll do some real quick shilling, just because I need to. Shout outs to everybody who's a member. Green exclamation, or if you have the green by your name or the badge next to your name. If you're a member, it's only $1 at the lowest tier. So if you like the live streams, the live stuff that we do here, you like the news and the answering your questions and all the different topics that we go over, make sure you become a member. Exclamation mark member, all lowercase, just spelled out, exclamation mark member, and that'll get you in. Like I said, it's only $1. I appreciate everybody who is a member, and we will be doing more gameplay sessions as we get into Switch 2, and I actually get excited about multiplayer again. So we will be doing that, but we should have like Sparking Zero, and we should have some other stuff that we're going to be doing as well. So there you go. All right, that's my show. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. You just gotta watch it again, man. It's just such a great trailer. One of the best RPG trailers of all time. Looks great. Looks rejuvenated.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful
Well,
lie
they're not
to
going to spoil the
ourselves.
game in the trailer, Minato.
Truth is,
So there's no need
we
to
were
imagine
adrift,
that.
heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
They didn't show any combat, so there's still going to be more trailers showing off the combat overview trailer, all that good stuff. And this is the best part, one of the best parts.
Fancy seeing you here.
It's Dumban. That's Dumban. Kingdom Hearts. It's Dumban, dude. That's the characters. It's Dumban. It's Dumban in there, bro. What you mean? What you mean? Who is that? It's Dumban. Who else could it be? Who else could it be but Dumban? It has to be Dumban.
Nintendo Music.
This is Party Man right here. This is Party Man. This is Charity back when she was here.
Enjoy
I don't know
Nintendo
who
Game
that
Music
is.
now on your smart device as part of your Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Yeah. Did you guys see that? Did you see that, buddy? Yeah. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Damn right. Call me Shill. Yeah. You see that? Yeah. Spotify. Let me do another little rant for those who weren't here. Yeah. All you Spotify, all you Apple Music, they don't owe you nothing. You get nothing and like it. Nobody owes you a damn thing. Nobody owes you anything with your $1 trillion companies or whatever the case is. Spotify barely paying your artists. You owe you nothing, you bums. He owes you absolutely nothing. I don't care if you pay $120 a year for Apple Music. I don't care if you pay premium for Spotify and Joe Rogan's podcast or Call Me Daddy. Well, you can call me nothing because you ain't getting it. It's on Nintendo's NSO service. You get nothing and you like it. You can call me Shill, call me the names you're defending. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Go listen to Ice Spice or whatever the heck that you got on your crusty playlist on Spotify or on Apple Music. Nobody cares. This is for the NSO peeps. This is to add value for the NSO peeps. So that's that. Nintendo does not owe you guys nothing. If Sony and Microsoft want to make their own app for music and it's in their own subscription service, I'd be okay with that too. Ain't nobody owe you anything for music or anything like that. You don't own a monopoly on who gets apps or streaming. So no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will take it as an extra little side thing that I get for already paying for NSO. So I will take that. They're adding value to that. I don't mind it one bit. They just got to add some more stuff, you know? Let's see. OJ out here defending Nintendo for the app. I damn right I am. Because I'm an NSO member. I pay for NSO. I don't pay for Apple or Spotify. Why wouldn't I defend adding value to the service? Why wouldn't I defend that? Why should I defend Apple Music or Spotify? Why should I care about people who have that service? What does that do for me? That does absolutely nothing. Does absolutely nothing. And all of this music is on YouTube. So if you really want the music, I'm a YouTube Premium subscriber as well. So I have all this music and even way more on YouTube Premium. But I don't mind them having a curated app added into NSO randomly out of nowhere. Damn right. I pay for YouTube Premium. I do not need Apple Music or Spotify. I do not need those. So people that are sitting here capping for Apple Music and capping for Spotify because it's their anti-consumer platform of choice, I don't care, right? Big love to the cool guy with the 10. Let's go.
JoJo Fridays, man, I got paid, so I'm happy, man. A lot of stuff, Nintendo, man, screw Spotify and Apple. They do the most. By the way, I hope all is well, man. Smiling
Yes, sir.
face, I love them Nintendo games, FRFR, especially Metroid.
Metroid's dope.
Even though I grew up on Super Mario.
Yeah, Metroid's dope, man. Yeah, like, listen, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing people that have Apple Music and Spotify say, this is not for me. Okay, so it's not for you, and? So what? They're out here hardcore capping for freaking Apple. Apple is not any better than any other company. Apple is not your friend. People say they're not your friend. Apple's not your friend either, bro. So I'm so sick and tired of people capping for Apple and Spotify as if they're your friend. They're not your friend either. So if we're going to sit here and say everything's anti-consumer like people do online, everything's against you, I'm going to go with the thing that's against me, that's anti-consumer, that I already pay for. I'm not paying for freaking Apple Music or Spotify for Nintendo Music. I already have YouTube Premium, and YouTube and just by itself has all of Nintendo's music. You cut off one head of the Hydra when people say they're gonna start, another head pops up on YouTube. So people will put music on there. There's compilations of music. There's all sorts of stuff. So I've got my YouTube Premium for Nintendo Music and for every other music, everything that I can play in the background that I can also download as well. Like you can download it and you can put it in playlists. You can do whatever you want on YouTube Premium. So I've already got that. So why should I care about Apple? Why should I care about Spotify? I don't. So people out here capping for Apple and Spotify can go kick a rock. Go kick a big rock. Go kick a rock right by Apple's headquarters. Go kick an apple too while you're at it. Kick a good apple. Kick a nice one. One that you're about to eat. I'm going to snatch it out of your hand and kick that one for you. I don't care. So I don't give a damn when people sit there, oh, you're defending, you're shilling for them. Good. Who cares about you and your Apple and Spotify? They don't owe them, they owe you nothing. You will get nothing and like it. I'm entitled weirdos, bruh. Damn right. They are capping for Apple. What you mean? Tell me how if somebody says, why isn't it on this platform? That is capping for Apple. You pay Apple $120 a month, so you think that it has to be on there. Why does Nintendo have to put their music on Apple and Spotify? Why? Give me one good reason why they have to. Based off of the payouts that Apple and Spotify do, what is the point of enhancing their services instead of your own? What is the point? What is the point of not adding value to your own service? Why should you add value to Apple and Spotify service and not value to your own service? Anybody give me a reason why? Let me hear it. I want to hear it. Why they should add value to somebody else's service. Go ahead. Let me know. How many times have you been called a shill? Looks at the 40 terabyte list. Yeah, no, seriously. Why are games on Steam? Why are you redeflecting? Why are you doing a whataboutism? I told you to tell me why Nintendo, when it comes to music, why should they put it on somebody else's service instead of adding value to their own? Answer the question. You just did a whataboutism. What about Steam? What about them? We ain't talking about it. I'm talking about that. No, that's a whataboutism. That's a what about something else. That's literally the definition of a whataboutism. So I want you to answer my question. Apple is the market. What does that have to do with Nintendo? What does Nintendo make off of doing that instead of adding value to their own service? Apple's the market, and what does that do for Nintendo? Apple barely pays any royalties for the music. There's no value in that. Spotify's the market. Once again, Spotify barely pays any money to the creators of the people from the music. Nintendo ain't really going to make anything. So why should they add it there? For what? What do they get out of that? They're not going to get a lot of money out of that. They can enhance value to their own service. So it's the market, but for what? Artists have complained about Apple and Spotify's music payouts. They pay Joe Rogan and they pay all these podcasts and all that. That's where all the money goes to all these different shows that Apple just takes all that money from the music and funds shows and funds Joe Rogan's podcast and funds all this other stuff. It doesn't go to the actual creators. Have you seen how much they actually get paid for their streams? So I still have not seen any good reasons why Nintendo should bow down to Apple instead of doing their own thing. Why not? Who cares if Sega did this or whatever? Who else? That's not Nintendo. Sega don't got a theme park, you know? So I still haven't seen a good reason yet. Like I said, call me shill, call me whatever. But the last thing that I'm going to sit here and say is that Nintendo should bow down to Apple and Spotify. Hell nah. That's the last thing that I'm going to sit here and say. I already own NSO. So hell yeah, I'm going to cap for that. I already own it. I don't own Spotify or Apple. If you own Spotify or Apple, you want to complain, that's cool. But I still haven't heard a single reason why it should, like, they should be forced to put it on there. So yeah. No ads on Nintendo Music. Yeah, no ads on YouTube Premium either. So, I mean, all this stuff is on YouTube. So you don't even got to do it through Nintendo. If you really want all of Nintendo's music with no ads, just get YouTube Premium. And you will have you'll even have sound effects. You'll have every single voice line. The cool guy with the $7. My Halloween was good. Shoutouts.
Man, Apple really sucks, especially their cameras and speakers stuff. I've always liked
Yeah.
Samsung because they best cameras, the best speakers and screens. Shield lol.
Yeah.
Nintendo made a smart move making an app for their music like Father. That was great money move.
Yeah, I think it's a better move for Nintendo to put it on their own and add value to their own service. So yeah. My Halloween was all right. There was some bull jive that happened on Halloween. But, you know, it was all right. Super Christian Mule with the $1 dono and says, I tried Apple Music at one point against my will, no less. They tried to mess up my playlist at one point, removing music I personally made, remixed because it wasn't in their own library. Yeah, I just roll with YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium, that service is garbage. I like YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is good. I think it's pretty good. So, yeah, still haven't seen something when it comes to the Nintendo Music. All right, we got another one here.
Nintendo Music.
Sounds around town. Party Man! That's Party Man! I actually know the lyrics. You are not gonna be, no, you are not gonna be training to Dr. Mario. No, I'm sorry. If you're training to Dr. Mario, you will not get any muscles. You will get, I don't care how crazy the lifts are. There is something in your brain that will stop you from actually getting muscles if you are listening to Dr. Mario and singing da 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 da. I'm sorry, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Should have been Punch Out. Okay, I can definitely do this. I've done that.
Nintendo Game Music now on your smart device as part of your Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Oh, let me do. Yeah, you're damn right. Y'all get nothing. I'm gonna do another rant on there. Your bums, your Apple and Spotify, y'all get nothing. You get nothing. Nobody cares. I don't care if you pay whatever you pay for it. You get nothing. You don't like Nintendo Switch Online? Kick a rock. Make a video like RGT. I don't really care. You want to buy it? Buy it. If you don't. It is what it is. Shout outs to Mason Cameron. It is what it is. There's another one. There's another one right there. I'll do another rant. I'll do it again. The goofy meme. I'll do it again. I've listened to Mario music outside of the games. I like to listen to, what was it? The athletic theme. Oh, man. Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. That's some good stuff. Mario music's clean. It's clean stuff. All right, Blasphemous 2. Oh, it's an expansion? Let's go.
Rated M for mature.
Yeah.
The one we trail is searching for something very old.
Okay.
Something sacred.
Sacred.
He heads to a destination close in distance.
It's like Metroidvania game.
But distant in essence. My faith is unbreakable.
Uh-oh.
No matter the questions that assail me, nor the doubts that haunt me.
Why does he have a cone head?
Could it be the fate of the silent penitent one intertwines with my own?
Who plays this game in the chat? Third-party selection? I don't know about that, G-Chat. They gotta work on the first-party games first. Why does he have a cone head? Oh. Yeah, this is hardcore Metroidvania. Prince of Persia, also Metroid Dread. Oh. May Cupola. Out now. Alright, let's go. I've always wanted to get into Blasphemous. I never got into it because I do like the Metroidvania games. I never really got into it, and it sounds the sound effects and the art looks awesome.
Put your dollars.
Super Christian, me with another $1 donut says Apple Music even tried to remove Jump Up Superstar from my curated playlist back in 2017 because it wasn't in their library. Like, bruh, lay off my jam. Ew, shout outs. Thank you for the multiple donos. The Cool Guy and Super Christian Mural dropping some heat late in the stream. Let's go. All right, let's do it. All right, so. Let's see here. Okay, the is it Farmagia or Farmagia? That okay, this game looked really rough in the Nintendo Direct a while back. So let's see how it looks now. It's on PS5 or something too, so or PC. So that might be the one to get if you're gonna get it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's gonna get me copyrighted. So let's just watch without the music. Okay, so it's got the okay, it looks a little bit smoother here. The graphics wise, a bit better before, but yeah, you raise like animals in like plants, like a farm, and then you take them to battle. It's almost like Pikmin. You have like a bunch of them, and you like fight with them. It's pretty crazy, and they can transform. It looks pretty crazy. This is definitely one of those like Wario 64 specials though, but I don't know if it's physical though. I don't know if it's like a physical. But it looks interesting for sure. But yeah, it's part Pikmin, part RPG, part craziness. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you guys for letting me know what it means. So my fault. All right, sounds good. DJ King would love this game. Art style from Fairy Tail artist. Oh, art styles from Fairy Tail. I thought it looked familiar. The main character right here looks like the Fairy Tail guy. Looks like the main Fairy Tail guy. It does. Yeah. You're right. The main character there. Look like the Fairy Tail dude. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this guy right there. There's a physical copy. Oh yeah, I'll definitely cop it physical at some point for sure. Like 100%. This is gonna be one of those weird Switch games in like 20 years people forget about, but it's like somehow it's like $300 online or something. It's like $500 online. All of it is his art. He did the characters and monster design. Yeah, it definitely seems like a pretty cool game. All right, good stuff. But I gotta see how it runs and all that, you know, because it looks better now at this point than that first trailer that they showed. It definitely looks cleaner. The Bunny Graveyard launch trailer. This definitely looks like shovelware. Let's see what this is about. It might not be though. It might be good. Yeah, it's available now. It's like Sandy.
Welcome to my garden.
Is that Sandy?
Your first day helping me out. I'll teach you some of the basics.
Are y'all ready for the best night of your life? Your objective will be to hit the head. If you punch their head off, you win.
Oh yeah,
wow,
this is.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, this is not it for me. Yeah, this is definitely one of those like you're like a part-time furry.
Wrong, little one. I'm here for you.
Survive. What are you, a floating finger? Only have 4 fingers. Metal Gear Solid? This is a weird game, bro. This is one of those games that like Look at this guy in the background with the shotgun. Like this is a weird game, bro. Nintendo TV app coming soon, maybe. One of these days, get the Nintendo TV. All right, make new memories. No, I ain't watching that. That looks corny. Commute, Nintendo Switch. All right, I commute sometimes. Let's see it.
So many meetings tomorrow. What time is my presentation? I forgot Mom's gift. Can I pick it up tonight? Wait, is dinner with the girls tonight? Or is it Can we move the reservation? I'll get her.
You don't need all that. Just play Switch instead. Just play Animal Crossing. Forget about all the other stuff. Play Animal Crossing. Don't worry about all your stuff that you have to do. Just play Animal Crossing. You know? J2 worried about the booba. J2 focused on the booba. Oh my gosh, no, I'm just messing around. Music's good though. Let's see if we missed anything. The launch trailer? Did we watch the launch trailer? We might have, but let's see it again. Who got Shadow Cross Sonic Generations? Two-hour train ride? Xenoblade 3? Shadow's hardcore. It's really good. I'm gonna pick it up when it's like discounted for sure. Makes it look cool, I'll say that. But I'll probably get it on PS5. Shadow the Hedgehog remake. This was it right here. That was it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. Shadow's cool. Shadow's dope, but yeah, I'm gonna pick it. Probably PS5. I'll pick it up. I played Sonic Frontiers, man, and bro, I was disappointed. I'll be honest, man. I was disappointed in Sonic Frontiers. I felt Sonic Frontiers was not that great, you know. Wait, what's this? Void Rock Long. I never. What? What's this trailer? It's just cool looking at random games that you don't play sometimes. Sometimes it's cool just looking at games and saying, what's this all about? I wouldn't say Frontier shouldn't have been made. I think it should have been made. I didn't like it as much. The Metroidvania game? Like a ghetto Hollow Knight? Ballo Knight? Adulto Knight? Hollow Knight? One Eye Knight? Yeah, definitely a Metroidvania. Weren't crazy for Sonic fans hyping up Frontier so bad even say it was gonna be as good as Breath of the Wild. I don't know about all that. Music's good. These games always look good until you see that it's a rogue game. But it looks like a Metroidvania. Void Rocks. All Night game that I heard about. I never heard about this game. You know, sometimes it's good to just look at different games and say, that's kind of cool, man. Like, that's why I like doing this at the end of my streams. Like, we kind of just cool down. We watch different trailers and look at games that we probably aren't going to buy. Or probably not going to play, but you never know. You might want to check it out, you know? I need to maybe give Sonic Frontiers another chance. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Sonic Frontiers, I'll be honest. All right, MVG, Shadow Man, and Turok. Let's go.
Introducing a Screecher Creature double feature that'll leave you thrilled and chill. Present and future collide in two terrifying titles, resurrecting evils that introduced a generation to horrifying worlds. Cross between the worlds of the living and the dead. From the shadows, you will rise. Stop the apocalypse and face the horrors of Legion's immortal army.
I'll keep it honest, man. This is the type of stuff that would get me nauseated playing N64 back in the day, like with all the blurry textures and, you know, I never thought this stuff looked cool. Like when I was playing back in the day, I'll be honest, like when N64 first came out, I never thought this. I thought Chrono Trigger looked so much better. I liked Super Nintendo and PS1 more than like this type of stuff. Now, obviously, I played, you know, GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, and I thought those were great, and like, you know, Ocarina of Time. But these are the type of games that just made me say I'm not a fan, you know. And although I think it's a good game, it's probably solid, but this is the type of stuff that I just was like, I can't play this, you know.
For you are Shadow Man. Up next.
I did play Turok.
You ready? Turok. In a land lost to time, one man must slay primitive abominations and save the universe. Turok returns in Turok 2. Seeds of
People loved Turok back in the day. My friends all liked it.
Heart-pounding thrill rides available now with a Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah,
plus expansion
I was never a big Turok guy, but I played him. This is the devil. Anti-consumer. Don't get it. That is what it is. All right. Let's see here. I think we pretty much got through most of the trailers. Yeah, we watched the Party Man Smurf trailers. Dead by Daylight, Haunted Daylight. Let's see this real quick. Who plays this game? I know like Katana Riku played this game, but I don't ever play this game. I watch people play it though. One of those endless multiplayer games. Oh, it's in-game event. That's real live service. It's only from October 17th to November 7th. Well, you better get on it. There's only 6 more days left. 6 more days left for that game, or for that whatever it was. It's basically like a game like where you have like a killer, and then you have like the hunted, and you have to try to power generators and get out of this area before the killer kills all of you. So it's a weird game, but it's fun to watch. I don't play it, but it's a lot of fun to watch. At least if the streamer's good. If the streamer sucks, then it's not that great to watch. But if it's a good streamer, if you're just trying to vibe out and just, you know, watch somebody else play a game, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for that. It's pretty cool for that overall. All right, so I think we pretty much, what's this? Fear Spotlight. Oh, that game looks weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to watch. But what's this? Blazing Strike? I don't think we watched this. What's this about?
Let's see what you're made of.
It's a fighting game? Oh, this looks pretty good. The Dudley. the sprite work here and everything looks dope. The Street Fighter. Story mode. Local training online. I'm just like, is anybody actually playing this game though? I haven't heard anything about it. It looks dope though. It looks great. The third strike vibe? Definitely third strike, yeah. October 17th. Blazing strike. Blazing strike, not third strike. Yeah, definitely try to be like third strike. Got the rap music in it. Hey, it looks pretty good though. I'll be honest. They're definitely inspired by Street Fighter and Third Strike for sure. Third strike. Half a strike. quarter strike. Oh man, it's all good. No, they were definitely inspired by it, but that's okay. Yeah, I totally missed that trailer when we were looking at trailers like the other day. I think we just skipped it. Yeah, Blazing Strike, or maybe I missed it. Yeah, I didn't go over this right here because I think we didn't watch the Romancing Saga. I think we just missed it. Rocket League Haunted Hollows. Let's see this Jamboree trailer for Party Man. Let's go.
Oh hey! Welcome to the biggest party of the year! We are so glad you could make it.
This game apparently is selling really good.
Including 2
It's Mario Party, of course it sells good.
plus new items. Watch out for the super creepy dice block. Now, let's start off with a new board, shall we? I'll play as Pauline. Ooh, a Waluigi fan, I see.
Ew.
Fun. It looks like you've played before. What's that? Oh, you have it. Well then, beginner's luck. Charming. Now, this next minigame is special because the winner will be joined by a Jamboree buddy. There you go. You've done it again. Once you've earned one, your buddy can help you out in all sorts of ways. Careful though, they can also double your disadvantages. And if another player passes you on the board, your Jamboree buddy will tag along with them instead. Look at that! You're using the new Shop Hop Box item. Very clever. Better stock up though. I'm coming for you. You had enough coins to buy a star? That's great. You're playing so great. Your Jamboree buddy got one too? That is also great. Well, it's just, I'm so happy for you. But it's not over yet. There's still plenty of time for my triumphant comeback. I got this. You can get the festivities started in the Super Mario Party Jamboree game. Available now only on the Nintendo Switch system.
All right, who's getting Mario Party? Who's playing tonight? All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Christian. Thank you for the support earlier, brother. Appreciate you. Who's playing Mario Party tonight? That's what I need to know. Did we watch the Banjo-Tooie thing? I think we did. Anyway, we'll watch it again. Yeah, we definitely need to play again at some point. And also, who's playing Banjo-Tooie? Yeah, I think we watched this, but we're gonna watch it again. It's good. Perfect. The Bulls loss. You should not worry about the Bulls season this year, bro. Any games that they win is just luck. Anything that they win is just complete luck. They had two 20-point plus comebacks like back to back. They're getting down 20 points. Do not expect anything from the Chicago Bulls this season. Do not expect anything. They are tanking. At least they're trying. At least I think they're trying to tank. They're trying to tank. You know.
Come on, we're almost there. That's a wonderful.
Let me just say something right now. If Mario Wonder came out when I was a kid, oh my God, this probably would have been the greatest thing ever. Back in the day, you know, I had Mario Bros, the original. I had Atari and Mario Bros, and I thought that stuff. But imagine being a kid with the homies on a weekend with pizza and drinks and a beautiful, nice mom to say, hey, kids, it's, you know, whatever. And oh my God, this would have been freaking incredible. Imagine. It would have been so godlike as a kid. You know, obviously when I was younger, there was obviously cool stuff. Like we played, you know, a lot of different Nintendo games. Like back in the day, I remember playing, what would we play? I remember playing like obviously Mario Bros, like the original, like Mario Bros 3, even like Mario Bros 1, you can play 1 and 2 players. So me and my brother, but like it wasn't until N64 era where the multiplayer really got going. But there was a multi-tap for the NES and there was a multi-tap for the Super Nintendo. So we did play multiplayer games like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. We played lots of stuff, but imagine being able to play this type of local multiplayer like Mario back in the day, bro. Oh, man, it would have been so good.
Yes. Hey, dude, I'm back.
Hey, let me show you something.
Whoa, what's that? Did you build that for me?
Yeah, I did.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I don't play Minecraft,
like
but
it?
Another thing, if I was back in the day, if they had Minecraft, that would have been the greatest thing in the world to me. Like legit, like kids today, they got it good because not only do they get like the old school stuff that we got back in the day, but they also get all this crazy stuff that I would have known. Like I'm not big on Minecraft now. Like I'm not big on Minecraft at all, but I know if they released Minecraft in 1985, like or something, if they released Minecraft in the early 80s or something like that, I would have been all over it. It would have probably been my favorite game. I'll be honest. If they would have released Minecraft when I was a kid, it would have literally been the greatest thing ever, you know? So I can't even front on Minecraft, man.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
I love Mario Party, and I was already an adult when Mario Party came out. And I loved it.
You got a star.
We used to play Mario Party all the time.
Again, you hit me again.
Oh, a road trip with Mario Kart? Bro, I wish. All I had was a freaking ghetto Game Boy, dude. A freaking ghetto black and green Game Boy with, what was it, with Tetris. Oh my goodness, imagine a road trip. That would have made the road trips go by like that.
Nintendo Switch.
Imagine, bro. Imagine playing Mario Kart with your brother or your sisters in the car and just having a good time. I remember, bro, it sucked driving from long distances because it was either hot or it was because we didn't really have nothing to do. You just got to sit in the car and wait, you know? There was no smart devices back then. You couldn't watch nothing. Imagine having Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the car to play with your family. That would have been so good. Yeah, Tiger Electronics. Yeah, I'd have had Ninja Gaiden, Tiger Electronics back in the day, or soccer or something, you know, something ghetto. Now I'm the one who's driving, so whenever I do a road trip, what the hell's up with my green screen? I'm the one who's driving, so it ends up being lame because I gotta drive. Shout outs though. Yeah, my green screen got all jacked up. I don't know why it did though. I don't know why it got all messed up. I think it's because of maybe the reflection. Maybe it's the red. Oh yeah, it's the red screen maybe made it messed up a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, Rare making more money on NSO than making games for Microsoft at this point. Well, I mean, not see it. I see it's a good joke, but not Sea of Thieves makes them a ton of money. That makes like a gang of money, like so much money. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We have pretty much hit the 3-hour mark. I want to say thank you for today's stream. It was nuts. We actually hit a pretty big combo once we started watching reactions and stuff about 30 minutes ago or so. We actually had a more combo, so I'm gonna make sure that I get that on the board here, and we're gonna play the notifications. Oh wait, hold up. I think I messed up my own. Oh, I broke my own thing when we had like the what's it called, yeah, I broke it. At least I don't know if it's, no, I don't think it's broke. I think I just gotta put it back inside its latch thing here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, cool. All right, I think I'm. Oh wait, or is it? It might be broke. I don't know if it is or not. Anyway, so yeah, this thing's messed up now. I don't know. I think it's messed up now. I think I want it. Okay, it snaps into place here. Snaps into place there. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right, we are good. So 3, 2. So I'm gonna put that on there. And of course, today was an awesome. You guys know what time it is. It's JoJo. Let's go. Today was a great JoJo Friday, man. Thank you guys so much for your support today. Thank you guys for being awesome. I think, like I said, we had a ton of fun watching videos and playing and enjoying all sorts of stuff, man. Enjoying all sorts of stuff. So big love to everybody that came out to today's stream. I think is Paul Gale streaming right now?
Then
okay, yeah, he has a live stream. So Paul Gale is streaming right now. So I'm gonna send you guys all over to Paul Gale's channel. You guys let him know that it's a OJ raid, a player essence raid. Okay, it's a player essence raid. So you guys head over to Paul Gale's channel. I'm gonna link it right now. You guys head over to his channel. Go raid Paul Gale. Go raid Paul. On my count, guys, we're going to go raid Paul Gale. Go raid Paul Gale. Paul Gale podcast. Go raid it. So we are going to raid his podcast. Let him know that we came through for him. You guys give him some love. Go over there. I'm going to be over there hanging out too for a little bit before I bounce. So yeah, man. Big love. Thank you to everybody that came out to the stream. Head over to the Paul Gale podcast. And yeah, we will see you guys over there. But thank you guys so much for the support today. It was crazy. Combo breakers, even further beyond, even though it's not, it'll light up in just a bit. So thank you guys so much for coming out to today's stream, man. It was incredible. Yeah, I did watch the Brothership trailer. We can watch that one more time real quick before we go to the podcast, Beat Queen, since you missed it. But I did watch the trailer. I did watch it, but I will watch it again for you. I will watch it again for you. I will watch it again. Give me 1 second, Beat Queen. Let me get back to it. We can watch it again. Nintendo. So yeah. All right, here we go.
Concordia, the bros set sail. Together they adventure without fail. From jungles to deserts and plenty more, they'll connect the islands shore to shore. Yo-ho, row-ho, sail across the mighty seas. Yo-ho, row-ho, with Mario and Luigi. Connie here will gladly assist. She's a kind and budding waterlist. Scout that has joined them on this gig is definitely, maybe, not a pig. Yo-ho, row-ho, look at all the friends they'll meet. Yo-ho, row-ho, Mario and Luigi. Jeez, the baddies are here. What will they do? A jump, a hammer, or a dodge or two? Or special attacks that can wallop foes? What's gonna happen? Get 'em, bros! Mario and Luigi, brave and strong. Nothing can break their brotherly bond. And with their crew, the pros are set. It's a voyage that's all hands on deck. Yo-ho, row-ho, they'll reconnect these distant lands. Yo-ho, row-ho, and the journey will be grand. Yo-ho, row-ho.
There you go. All right, shout out Speed Queen. I know you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it too when we watched it. It was a lot of fun. Let's go. Shout outs to Paul Gale. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Bead Queen ending the stream is the Hokage and Stream Ninja. So big love to Bead Queen. And yeah, Paul Gale has his podcast. So you guys all go head over there. At least I thought it was going. I'm not sure. Yeah, check out the podcast. I linked it in the chat. I linked the podcast in the chat. So wait, here we go. Yeah, there we go. I have their podcast up. So you guys go check out the podcast. Let them know that we are that we're doing the player essence raid. So all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being awesome. I love all of you. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Shout outs to the cool guy. Shout outs to all the JoJos, Shaw X, Style Boys, Future Millionaire, Justin, Monado, Mario, Vice, Bead Queen, Mongunzo, 7DO, Jacob Dressback. Hey, yo, thank you guys so much for the support tonight. It was awesome. All right, guys, love y'all. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.